Hello. I think I'm gonna leave this up on YouTube, so this is also a recorded video, but I'm live. So I'll probably give it a few minutes before I start talking because I want to talk about my day. So this is a vlog live video. But in case people enter the live stream, I'm just gonna wait for a minute before I do my vlog. But Mercury retrograde is officially over, so that is really good news, in my opinion. I'm gonna put this, yeah. Do-do-do, do-do-do, da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what. Hi, welcome in whoever it is. I hope Tanaka shows up today. Need to open my ice cream. But don't be shy. Who is it? I could guess, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of different names I could be guessing. I like how I have this bag of chips, and I already have like another bag ready. How's everyone doing? How is your day or your night? Today, where I'm at, is November 20th, so Mercury retrograde is over, and I just feel like we should celebrate. Because this last Mercury retrograde of the year was kind of challenging, to be honest. This was an interesting month, that's for sure. Mercury retrograde in the middle of Scorpio season. Yeah. Now I know how that feels. With the full moon in Taurus that happened too. I have pistachio flavored ice cream. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I guess whoever's here is shy, but I kind of wanted to talk and give a little bit of a spiel. So this is also a vlog video that I'm doing. I guess it's also like a mukbang because I have food. But yeah, it's kind of like a motivational speech about why you should just do you. So earlier today, I went to Trader Joe's. Chances are those of you who are here right now know this about me. You know that I love going to Trader Joe's. I go there pretty much every day now. But I went there and I was like, what should I get? What should I get? I was like, hi Kylie, welcome. I feel like your name is familiar, but I don't 100% remember. So if you've been here before, welcome again. I'm just giving a bit of a speech about why you should just be yourself, you just do you. Slash story. It's a story slash speech. Okay, I thought so. I feel like you've left comments or something, and maybe you've even been on a live before. But I think if you've been on a live, it's been a while back now. I'm gonna be right by your side. So I don't know if you just entered, but I was talking about how Mercury retrograde is officially over today. So I'm like celebrating. It was challenging, this Mercury retrograde. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be doing some readings in this live stream as well. So if you want a reading, aww, oh yay! I'm glad. I'm glad you're so happy. That's always a good feeling. What's happening? Is it just like things got like super like all the lessons made sense like after Mercury retrograde and now it's just like all this gratitude and joy? Because I feel a little bit like that too. Actually, my story that I'm gonna tell is a good story. Something really cool happened earlier. Like really cool. Like I'm like, wow, that was a huge victory. That felt so amazing. I'm still surprised. And I've developed like a crush. Or maybe crush isn't the right, well, no, yeah, it's like a crush, but like, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Love triangle. Ooh, love triangles. Just gonna let it go. And if it happens, it happens. Yeah, I totally know. Yeah. Exactly. When it comes to just stuff, it's like if it happens, it happens. If not, like there was a lesson and the real, the real jackpot is just around the corner, That actual door that's opening. I don't know, it's somewhere else. It's at a different angle. I've been I got stood up yesterday. So, was it yesterday? Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, I got stood up yesterday. And actually, yeah, I want to go back on this story to really give some details for how amazing today was. Hello, Monier. Hello. I love you. I love you all, by the way. I'm glad you're all hanging out with me here. I am doing free readings. I am. We're going to be... And Caitlin! You didn't realize? Did you like do it in your sleep or something? Because I do stuff in my sleep. I'll like wake up and my phone will be out of order, or like the apps will be in different placements, and I'm like, what? Because I do stuff in my sleep. Aw, thank you, Monier. All certainly is well. It was a challenging Mercury retrograde, though. I will tell you that. A lot has happened, and just like, hello, I'm kind of ancient. Welcome. I don't remember if you've been here before. I don't recognize your username, but hi. Cleaning, here's someone. I'm like, what? That's so funny. Yeah, I have a crazy story, Kaylin. You're gonna love it. You changed your name. Oh, so I must know who you are. Are you Tanaka? Are you Tanaka? I'm sorry if I guessed wrong. You could be anyone. Ooh! You are Tanaka! I just knew. Like, your entrance with your hello, the energy, the username fits. I'm like, this has gotta be Tanaka, because I've missed you. Celebrate Mercury retrograde ending with a pedicure tomorrow. Very good. I'm celebrating with pistachio ice cream, a second container of pistachio ice cream. I ate the first one yesterday. I love you too, Tanaka. But I have a story, so hold on. Oh yeah, Mounier. So I am doing free readings tonight, but I want to give a story of what happened tonight first, of like how my night just went. Right? If any of you have a Trader Joe's nearby, try their pistachio gelato. It's really good. I'm being honest here. Like, it's like $3.49, I think. Yeah. It's really good. You should get some. And it's got a really good like texture too. It's like snow almost. My camera screen doesn't do it justice. Where is our connection right now? Hi, Sarah. I got your email. I read your email. I vibed with what you were saying, and now it's been a few days since I've read it. but I remember you wanted to know my thoughts. Um, but I'm looking over it, and I won't share any of your details, your private details, but like, oh yeah, you said some really sweet things. But yeah, I'll try to get to your email at some point, um, like with a response. But hi, Sarah. I'm doing a lot better right now. By the way, I'm doing free readings tonight as well. So please hang out and get readings with me. I just won't. But I want to give this whole story before I do readings tonight. Yay, Tanaka! Good job working on your healing. I am too. Oh, I have a link for all of you. Check this person out. And just like I've only watched the like main video that's on the very front that says daily grounding and clearing meditation. It's like the featured video, but it is amazing. I really do recommend if any of you want to get grounded and clear your chakras and clear out your energy and just feel like like a good energy clear. Like my friend Varys gave me this person's channel. You guys should check this channel out. Like again, that featured video that says daily grounding and clearing meditation. It's like 16 minutes and 28 seconds long. That video, it's really good. I highly recommend it. And like I'm gonna start listening to that video daily. I have the meditation and the thing down now. Like I don't need the video, but her voice is so peaceful, and like she's so healing with the process that like I want to like do the meditation with her and do it every day. So I've been doing that now. Let's see. Made enhancement tortillas for the first. Oh, handmade. I was like handsome, but handmade tortillas. Kylie, you're gonna love it. I'm a Pisces. Yeah, I know, it makes sense. Hits different, lol. And let me move my angle on the camera just so it's a little bit more. There we go. I like that. So there's a story I want to tell. So yeah, I just read it. Pisces and Taurus, they really go. There's a whole thing about Pisces and Taurus. It's an interesting relationship with Pisces and Taurus, to say the least. Yeah. New beginnings and new love. Yes, dear universe. Thank you. It's my younger brother's jacket. He let me borrow it, and I'm hoping he'll just let me keep it. Cause I don't know. My brothers have so much clothes. They have so many jackets, pants, different shoes, all sorts of fancy stuff, and it's like good quality too. I don't have any of that. It's like, just let me have this jacket. I just want this jacket. But like, yeah. But thank you. I love this jacket too, or this sweatshirt. Okay, story time. Here we go. The moon in Taurus. Oh, your moon is in Taurus. Nice. I love Taurus moon. I have a friend. She's a Pisces sun, Taurus moon, Pisces rising, I think. Or something different rising. But yeah, I love Taurus moon. I love Taurus. And I love all the horoscope signs. We love food. Gemini rising. Gotcha. I like that. That makes a lot of sense. That actually makes so much sense. I'm like, yeah. I love it. Gemini rising. Capricorn sun, Cancer moon, Virgo rising. Oh my god, that's so funny. I have a brother who's a Virgo sun, Capricorn rising. So those like are swapped. And I'm a Cancer rising. Happy birthday, Sarah! 2 days ago. Okay, November 18th. That's right, you're a Scorpio. That's right, you also told me that too. I forget astrology signs sometimes, like people's signs because everyone's got a punch in each of their charts. Mm-hmm. Then earth, then air. I love that. Aries sun, Taurus moon, Aquarius rising. We all have, it's just so fun seeing all the astrology and how connected we all are. It's just, I love it. Okay, so for my story, do you guys want the sad and happy part of the story, or do you just want the happy part of the story? The sad and happy is gonna make it a longer story. Both? I'll let you all vote. If we should do the sad and happy, or if we just should do the happy, which is today's part of the story. I'm comfortable with whatever. I just don't know like how much to share. Okay. Wow! Happy birthday to your brother. I'm gonna be right by your side. Okay. So, this whole November has been challenging. It was really hard, to be honest. The tea. I will spill the tea. So it was a difficult November. And a few weeks ago, week and a half, something like that, I had not been sleeping every day. I kept going to sleep at like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. every day. So my sleep was not good. I would wake up from some sort of crazy dream where I'm either being like executed or massacred or maybe not that, but like something different or assaulted. Like all these weird dreams, right? While also getting really bad sleep and just kind of being here alone and watching all my love situations like I guess you could say the word is fail, like not work out or something happen. Like that was just happening and I was like, okay. And like it wasn't even that it was failing, it was just like I don't know, there was just a bunch of different situations and it was all like nice. But I was also just kind of like a little bit in limbo of just like what's going on. Yeah, I love dream interpreting. Of course, Sarah. Of course I've looked up meanings behind dreams. I mostly just think about it myself. My dreams are they're not searchable. They're like there's not I don't know. They're weird. A blessing and a curse. Yeah, they're messages, I really feel. Auto-corrected my name. That's okay. We are dream detectives. We could be a TV show about that. I'm sonson. I'm Kaylin. And we're the dream detectives, you know? And we go around the country and solve dream mysteries. Mm-hmm. There are definitely more than what people think sometimes. Oh my gosh. I wish that I like had self-control with this pistachio ice cream. But I go through it so fast. Sleep paralysis is very scary. The bright side of that, Kylie, it's also connected to being a really good astral projector, which is a really cool psychic ability. So, yeah. There's some bright sides, but yeah, sleep paralysis is really scary. Mm. Okay. So, difficult November, not sleeping, and if any of you know about my roommate situation when I first moved here back in June, um, I had an ex best friend. Let's 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 call her Rose, okay? Because this Rose Quartz. So that's like not her real name, but like for privacy's sake, had this roommate named Rose. So during that week that I wasn't sleeping and I was alone, and my love situations, they were. I've met friends through it now, and that's actually the love situation. I shouldn't have even said failure. It's actually been really, really amazing. Like I'm really lucky and blessed for having met these specific people that I met on this dating app. Basically, I don't know why, but I have really good luck everywhere I go when it comes to meeting like the right people. You know, like everyone on the dating app, they're like, oh, like you're the first person I've met where it's like I can actually see like the person actually just talks to me type of thing. I don't know. It's just like I just notice a lot of people when they go on the dating apps, they still attract a lot of, the word is kind of like creeps, and different people too. But like a lot of people looking for more casual stuff, you know. So I just happen to have good luck with meeting the people who aren't looking for just that, because you know I can just tell like if something's worth a shot or not. So I've met some really good friends during November, since November started. So Mercury retrograde, the bright side to all this was that I met new people, and so I'm not sleeping. And I eventually, at one point, I sent out a text to this ex-roommate Rose, saying like, "Oh hey, do you want to hang out this weekend or something?" And so the bit of backstory on this situation with me and Rose is that it became very toxic. She had bullied me a bunch when we moved in together. I got sexually harassed. And then I looked back at the whole friendship and realized that I was being, like, my boundaries were being crossed when it comes to my physical boundaries are being crossed, like, kind of from the start of the friendship. And I was just, like, looking back at that. And so a lot of not good things happened. So she ended up leaving, and so that's why and how I ended up living here alone. Hi, Angel Wings. If you like to hear this like random story I'm giving, it has a really happy ending. So if you want to go back and listen to it, that's where we're all at. And I will be doing readings later today if you want to get a reading from me. Okay. So where was I? So yeah, lots of bullying. Just doing anything to put me down or to just yell at me. If any of you know, like I have like a weird kind of messed up tripod now. The person part of that story is this alias Rose. She kicked and broke my tripod out of anger. So a lot of things happen in terms of physical boundaries. A lot of things happen in terms of my emotional and mental boundaries, and a spiritual for like telling me basically I am not a good person, all sorts of different ways, and all sorts of things that are just not true about me. I don't know, not cool at all. She was a straight up bully. Hi, Magna. Yeah, I tried to not bash on her when we were talking earlier because it just wasn't relevant to. I mean, it was relevant, but it wasn't relevant to what had just happened with these last days that you know about, Kaylin. Um, but if I'm gonna do this whole November story, and for everyone here listening, it's gonna be relevant of like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and paint a little picture, a deeper picture of who Rose is. Yeah, Rose is a bully a lot of the time. So choosing to bully at times throughout this. So that was back in June, right? That she did that. She left. She would later on like, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. None of what I did was okay. I'm so sorry. And then later she would like try and work things with me. And then she would start getting heated and like, why do you keep bringing up the past? And I'm like, what? Like we would just be talking and she would like bring it up herself and then I would comment on it and then she would get defensive and basically tell me to stop attacking her. But it's like, no one's attacking, and I didn't think anyone was attacking anyone. And then she was like, well, you know what? This is why you don't have friends. And it's like, whoa, now, okay, I think I'm being attacked. And it just wasn't a good feeling throughout all that. So we went through many cycles where she would apologize, and then I would be like, okay, like, but wow, you just snapped on me like that. And then 2 months would pass, or a month, or time would pass, and then she'd be like, I'm so sorry, and then would kind of start bringing things back up, and the bullying would continue again, and I would cry, and I would just, whatever it is, and be like, okay, this is it. And then she finally gave another apology one time. I was like, I'm so sorry, like, you don't have to reply, like, I completely get it. I wouldn't give me a chance after that too, like, you know. And then time passed and something happened in my life, and I was like, okay. And I reached back out, I was like, hey. And then we made amends, and was like, who knows if that's gonna happen again, but let's go ahead and just leave on good terms now that we've made that. And we're like, great. So that was months ago. That was like in August or something that we made amends. This time had passed, and we were working through, like, oh, just kind of here and there checking in on each other if we wanted to, or if something relevant happened in our lives that we wanted to just share. So we were trying to just kind of, let's see if we can rekindle this over a slow, long period of time. So I thought I'd throw it out there, like, hey, do you want to maybe talk or hang out this week? And I'd been trying a few things, basically. Thank you, Monier. Me too. So that brings us all the way to November. It's been a hard November. There's a lot of different things that happened, and this rose situation just got thrown back into it because a week ago, after I had waited, after a whole week had passed and there was no response from this person, Rose, we'll say, I was watching on Netflix Green Eggs and Ham. If any of you don't know, it's a Dr. Seuss book, and the Netflix show was pretty good. It's not one of those ones where I'm like, oh my gosh, I recommend this to everybody. It was just like, there were some things about it that I'm like, okay, like, if people watch it, they watch it. If they don't watch it, they're not necessarily missing out on anything, in my opinion. But I loved it. I really did enjoy watching Green Eggs and Ham. I binge watched it all in one go. So I got to the last episode when I started watching it, and it's like 3 a.m. at night. And before the last 10 minutes of the final episode, I pause it and I have a breakdown and I'm crying because during November, I was getting a lot of messages to open up my heart chakra, and I noticed I wanted to keep it closed. And anytime I would try to open it, I would just get so sad, and just like all this truth of what I'm sad about would come through. There's a different person who I will always love, and I will literally always miss him and always wish that we could hang out or be able to see each other, or just be friends and have communication. But so on this channel, I call him Orange Bird. But that is what was coming through anytime I would open up my heart chakra. And I was just like, no, I'm supposed to be moving on. Hi, Varys. Might come back in a little bit. Yeah, if you want to hear like a story of like all of what's happened, you should watch through this live stream, like from the beginning to this, I think, if you want to. But hi. And I'll do more promotion stuff about Varys another time, but that's a thing. So, fun fact, everyone, Role Models 21 is a tarot reader. They are very good at reading. They're on a break right now, though. And thank you, Sarah. I'm guessing you're talking about the Green Eggs and Ham stuff part. November was rough. A lot of leaving behind, a lot of crap. Okay, so I'm watching it. I'm getting sad because it's like anytime I open my heart chakra, it would cycle back to the truth of it is I miss Orange Bird. And that really was the truth of it, actually. And there's a lot of other things too, because then it's like, well, you know, I'm supposed to be okay on my own. Like, I need to accept he's gone, you know? Just kind of trying to live as though he's already died or something, like in the physical world, even though he's very much alive. But it's like, that's essentially what I need to do. I need to move on like that, you know? So I've known that since the day I met him, like 2 years ago. So I've just always known what to do since I met him, but it's really hard. And no, I don't know. Yeah, I've had a lot of opinions about it from family members about, hey, have you tried moving on? It's like, Trust me, I know. It's like they're like, you should just do this. It's like you can't tell someone how to move on. And you can't tell them it should be fast or this or that, or that they shouldn't think about the person or this or that. It's like, just let me do my thing. Get on little business. Oh yes, and Kaylin, and if any of you saw my announcement video, I'm gonna be doing a video with Kaylin. I can try and find the link to that announcement video for any of you curious about that. Wasn't planning on promoting yourself, but yeah. Anyone? I know you weren't planning on promoting yourself, Varys. I know you're just nice and you like to hang out with me. Joining my community. Yeah, Blessed Dreams Tarot. Truly, check it out. Like, there's some readings up there already, so highly recommend Blessed Dreams Tarot on Instagram. And honestly, it's okay, Tanaka. A lot of it, trust me, this has a happy ending, so everyone sit tight. You're gonna love the messages at the end, like, because I sure do. Also, my ice cream is melting, so I'm gonna put it in the freezer. Right by your side. Sympathy. So happy right now. Felt like I so much. Yes, your relationship. Drawn to orange these past few months. There's something about the colors, orange and blue. Ooh, orange and, wow, those are, I identify with blue. And I call this person Orange Bird. They aren't woke. Kind of symbolize the twin flame. Yes. Having to grieve somebody you were dating. That's the thing. He and I have never dated either. I just really like him. He's just a really, really good person, and I don't know. I just need to accept that we're not. That it's not happening. Alright, see ya, Varys. Yeah. I don't know. I just very much fell in love immediately and just wished that I had more time with him, honestly. But yeah, no, yeah, Kylie, that makes total sense. Like, exactly, yes. Blue and purple. Yeah, that makes sense. Always remember when you said follow your heart, Tanaka. That phrase changed your... Wow. Aww. You all have changed my life. Everyone has changed my life. It's amazing. So, let me put this gelato away. I'll take you all with me. Okay, where was I in the story? So, yeah. I'm really sad, you know, green eggs and ham. I'm at the finale. I'm crying, and my heart is going open and close. I'm going back and forth, and I'm like, I don't want to open it. Like, I don't know what to do here. And it eventually leads me to remembering. So one of the friends I made, I need to think of a name for him. I'm like looking for a nearby crystal. Let's just call him, I don't know. Person. That's not a good nickname. Well, he's really sweet, and he's got a lot of social media, so I hope it's all right. But his name is Caleb. He's really nice. And something he said actually stuck out with me. Chipotle. So his name is Caleb, and something he said stood out to me, which was like, he was kind of talking about how his ex was ignoring him a lot and stuff. And he made a good point. He was like, I don't get why people can't just respond. Why, like, even like, I'm busy. Like, okay, then I know you're busy at least, like, or something. And that stood out to me. And I was at the end watching Green Eggs and Ham. That thought came back, and the fact that I asked Rose to hang out a week ago and she never responded to it, it connected. I was like, you know, like, she could at least say no. She could at least like tell me like this isn't a good time, or just something. And with everything that had happened with us, like, I don't know, I just thought like, you know, like, and if that's too much for her, that's okay. And it all clicked with me, and everything I was sad about, and just all that had happened and how much time I've given it, I just got to the conclusion of like, I don't know what else to let go of, like, in terms of what has happened to me. Like, I can't just bring it back to Orange Bird every time, is what I thought. I was like, I want to find something to let go of, that I need to let go of, that I know I can. And it was like, everything is hard to let go of, no matter what it is. For some reason, sometimes, you know, in moments when we don't know what it is that's happening, somehow we held on to a lot. Often it's because we're not meditating enough. That was me. I started meditating again, everybody. Which I'll put a link again, like the featured video. It's the one that's like at the very front, 16 minutes and 28 seconds long. I highly recommend checking out her video and giving that energy clearing a chance, because it really helped me a lot, literally. And there's various actually who gave me a link to her channel, and since then things have really helped with that. I was like, yeah, this is kind of the channel I've been looking for meditation, honestly. Like a really good meditation guide. I think this person vibes with me, so hopefully it might vibe with some of you listening. But yeah, what was my train of thought? What was I talking about earlier? So yeah, everything. Oh yeah, letting go of stuff, and I was like, what can I let go of? And all these things came swirling in. It's like a lot of stuff happened with my family situation for why I live here alone. A lot of ways I was treated with family, long story short, was just not okay, and was just not the right thing for me. And they love me, and they're supporting me a lot, all of them. And my sister really kind of signed up on board for wanting to help me. She's why I have a booking website now, and like why a lot of things are happening. And the truth is, like from the start of when we first started working together, I basically did my best to keep up and pretty much do everything she brought up. And I was doing all this, and it did feel good, and I feel really good about it. But in terms of the quote-unquote results, I think it didn't create the results that she or I really would want out of doing those work things. You know, it's like it makes sense that we would hope for, whoa, we're like booked out, and it's like boom, 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 10 gazillion subscribers, whoa, we hit platinum, you know, like whatever the whole like reason of it is. But honestly, a big reason I loved what we were doing was like I felt like I had more like more sibling bonding time. Like I was like, ooh, I'll have more reasons to talk to my sister. So that was kind of a big reason why I liked it. I liked that we were just trying together, and it did make me feel way less worried and less scared. She's not feeling less worried or less scared because I am not yielding the results, basically. But when I escaped a not okay place and I needed help, I texted and called an old friend for help. She didn't respond until now. I relate to all those feelings. Yep, Tanaka, exactly. That is exactly where this story is going. I reached out to Rose basically for help, / to let go. I was like responding like, hey, like at nighttime, I was like, you know, like maybe like, you know, like I'm glad we left on good terms, but you know, I just want to go, basically. And so like it was like 3-4 a.m. You know, I was crying, I was watching Green Eggs and Ham, and she was awake, everybody. Somehow, some way, she was awake. Not a huge shocker, you know, but like, but regardless, I'm just kind of looking back. I'm like, what exactly? Yeah, I messaged like at 4 in the morning. I was like, hey, I know we've both resolved things basically, but it just seems that the time is never the time, and that Rose is healing a lot. I was like, hey, we'll always be friends in the sense that we love each other and wish the best. And she was awake and responded like, what's the meaning of this text? And I was like, like I got more scared. I was like, I don't want to just cut things off now. I'm like, I'm scared like that it's gonna sound hurtful. And eventually, like, she asked if I was okay, and I was like, okay, she's caring about me. And this conversation just starts trickling down. Like, first it was about like what's wrong, trying to help me, and I was like, oh, like, you know, just stuff like that. And then it just started going down this rabbit hole of just kind of like yelling at me. I don't know, it just basically became bullying me again and all these things, and then it just kept happening. There was just so much anger and just like rudeness and disrespect, and I was like, what is happening? And this went on until like 8 in the morning. So we talked for like all night. We talked for like 4 hours or something, and it just all became like the same stuff. She brought up why I have no friends and why she has friends. She brought up like nothing I do is actually self-earned, and that like I need to grow up and all these things. And it's just like, why? Rose is a Taurus. Yeah. Her she might have her moon sign, or her Mars might be in Scorpio. So like it makes a lot of sense, you know. The Taurus and the Scorpio Mars, like it does make sense. Like there's a lot of hurt there. Yeah, no, she gives Taurus a bad rep, to say the least. There are people who give Taurus signs a bad rep. There are people who give any sign a bad rep. So I will say in my story, my life, she gives Taurus a bad rep. She gave Taurus a bad rep. And I already learned a lot more about astrology and the zodiacs and how I feel about what energy is before realizing she was a Taurus anyways. So it's like, I learned a lot, but yeah. My mom was just like that. Yeah, my mom was just like that. My mom is a Taurus. So, my mom and Rose, they are very much like the same lesson for me in life, which is that like, basically they're kind of like, the term is narcissist, which I don't like to use all that often, but me and my friend Kaylin were actually talking about that term earlier today too. The whole narcissist thing. Dealing with the Taurus, this Mercury retrograde, and it was draining. Yeah, Taurus can be bullies, like, if it's, you know, if they let that happen. But that's not every Taurus, you know? And that applies to all the other signs, too. But yeah, I got really bad, and I was just kind of, like, super hurt during the whole conversation. Once again, and it was just like, why? So they kept thinking I was trying to attack her, and do things, but I just wasn't. And then it all just clicked back to like realizing she's not actually sorry. Basically, she was never sorry, really. Well, she says she's like sorry but angry at the same time, and it's like that to me. That's just not how true sorrow, like true I'm sorry goes. It's like if you still have stuff to work through, if you're still resenting something, you're not truly sorry, is what I think. I don't know. That's just how I feel. And it's trippy because, like, my whole thing is, like, you know, like, trust yourself and trust the way you feel and all that stuff. But, yeah. Hi, there's cats. Feel as a Taurus moon. I feel like no, Tanaka, don't. Orange Bird is a Taurus. So trust me, Taurus is a really good energy. Taurus is an absolute sweetheart, kind, considerate energy, very giving. There's just people out there that have hurt me, and I've learned a lot about how people can give energy a bad rep. Yeah. But yeah. And yeah. So no, do not feel like a criminal for having Taurus in your chart. I absolutely love Taurus for like the energy. Like I really do. So do not worry, Tanaka. Trust yourself, yeah. But anyway, she would spin that around on me where it's like, I don't know. I was like, you can't take true accountability. And she's like, you can't take true accountability. And it's like, what? I haven't done anything. And it's like, wow, you can't even admit that you've done something to me. And it's like, and then when we get to the core of whatever that thing is, it's almost every single time, it's just once again that she just doesn't get it. She doesn't know what's wrong. She doesn't know why what she said or did or how I felt, like why I felt that way, like the whole thing baffles her, and all this stuff. And so all these things, and the whole talk, like I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just like one of those things that you have to experience it to know, where it's like, wow, this is what's happening. So that got done with, and I was like, we can't make amends then. Goodbye. Like, please leave me alone. And then later on, I felt like maybe, and then she got hurt and was like, stop messaging me. Why don't you leave me alone? And it's like, what? So, feels like I'm done with this. Kind of. And it just feels like I'm crazy. It just feels like, did I do something? I'm like actually trying to figure out. I like know I didn't do anything wrong, but everything this person is saying with genuine, like just being honest, like she would say many times, I'm just being honest, but it's like, this sounds so not right. Like this sounds like such a lie, like saying who I am, like this is who you are, this is what kind of person you are, and like, like just all these things where it's like, what is going on? Gaslighting, I think that's the term. Trying to make you look like the bad guy and they're the victim. Yeah, right, Kylie? And it's like, whoa, I'm not even trying to attack you. You're attacking me, and you're saying I'm attacking you, and that you're the victim too, and we can both be the victim. It's like, no, I totally get that I hurt people. Like, we all have hurt people, whether we wanted to or not. And it's like, I see how being myself hurt her throughout the way because she fell in love with me and I am gay. Sorry. And it's like she felt like I kept leading her on despite the fact that I also have continuously, I don't know, just said I was gay. And like, I guess because I know more about universal love, like, yeah, it's like a sorry not sorry. And it's like, and I already learned, like, if you're actually sorry, I learned this from Mystic Moon. She said something like, honestly, if you're going back to apologize to someone and then they don't take your apology the way you wanted to and you just get angry at them all of a sudden, the truth is, guys, like, that's not a real apology. And like, that's what Mystic Moon said. And I was like, it clicked with me. And I was like, that's right. And I like just watched a video from her, like right before all of that happened. So like, the things that Mystic Moon said, the things that like Caleb said, like, and just my own feelings and everything going on in my life, and the fact that this Rose person, like, knew something was wrong when I first messaged at 4 in the morning, knew I was not in a good place, and then tried to tear me down. It was like, oh, maybe at his lowest point, I can tear him down and make him feel like garbage. Like, maybe, let's try it. Like, I know. Trust me, Tanaka, this has a happy ending. You guys are going to love this message. So, that whole thing is going on, and it just absolutely broke my heart. So after talking with her and after being like, goodbye, I made a vlog, video diary, private one to myself, and was just like talking to myself about her and to her sometimes, and like, I'm not going to send you this, it's not even worth it, I know. And I would cry a lot in the video diary, and then it started going over towards my family, and I just completely started like crying so much, and just like my heart just completely opened up, and I was like, I didn't want to do this because there's just so much sadness of just like, wow, I've been so hurt by these loved ones. Like, the true thing going on about how I feel about my family is that like, they still follow like social media of people that have hurt me in the past. They don't trust Orange Bird. They love people who have hurt me in the past. And then like, they do not like Rose at all because they really, really got to hear what is it that Rose did to me. And that's the biggest differentiating reason for why they really don't like her compared to the people in the past. They like, they feel like family with the other people that I befriended in the past. And so it's all confusing because it's like, my family who keeps trying to tell me that, oh, we're family, we're supposed to stick together. Yeah, maybe we need new boundaries, but we're always there for each other and stuff because we're family. It's like, these are the same people still following a bunch of people who bullied me in the past. And then like, granted, they're basically, right about Rose, still though, I defended Rose though these whole last like 5 months. I defended her to my family whenever they would talk about like, we are not a fan of this person, like she is toxic and is a bully for you and stuff. And I was like, I know. I didn't make excuses for her. I was like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yes. I like, but still like we're on okay terms now. And like months passed by and then this all happened and I was like, wow. And so I didn't bring it up to my family, but like just the fact that I defended her all that time, and then like knowing that my family still supports other people who have bullied me and done just as much damage basically as Rose did, but they still follow their social media, they follow these people's posts, like their posts, hang out with them sometimes, and it's like, why? Why can't you cut out those people? Like, but you're not even going to like believe in Orange Bird basically, or like people that I choose to spend time with in the present moment. Like, I don't know. So it all was clicking together. It was just like, you know, like all of this, all of what's happening, slap in the face. Yeah, it was really, it was, yeah. I re-listened to the video and it's like, there's so much feeling there. There's just so much like, wow, like, it's like, I wish these people who had hurt me would just watch this video and see what my emotions really look like, why it is that I don't let it out or whatever. It's because, and a lot of people are like, have you ever thought about therapy? And it's like, have you ever thought about just leaving my life and just leaving me alone? Is like probably what I should just start to respond with, but I'm not gonna do that. But it's like, if you're talking about, if you want to help me, but you don't want to leave my life, it's like, then take what I have to say, read everything, feel everything, witness everything. If you can't, stop giving me unsolicited advice. It's like, the right people are gonna listen to me. And so a lot of this came through. And this was like maybe at this point like 5 days ago or something, 6 days ago, something like that. Facts. And all that green eggs and ham night, and I go to sleep after all that crying and like absolutely belting out. So I'm sure like my apartment complex could hear me like crying to myself and like saying these words in the video diary, like, how could you? How is all this happening? How could someone say she cares about me and then not care? And I'm like talking about Rose and just everything and just like all these past bullies and how my family still supports them, still follows them on social media. It's like, okay, still likes their posts, will still meet and hang out with these ex-best friends of mine like in person, and it's like, why are these people who are supposed to love me making me feel so like this? And so all of it kind of came crashing down with the Rose situation. And I finally went to sleep, and it was like at 10 a.m. Therapy isn't cheap, that too. It's like, I don't want to even pay for it. Like, I'm not in a financial place to do that. And they're like, oh, we have insurance. Take advantage of the insurance while you can. It's like, just leave me alone. Just stop. Like, how is that supposed to make me feel like I'm... It's like they think I love taking money from, like, being financially dependent on my parents or my dad, really. Like, they're like, oh, if you can do all this, like, why don't you just go get the other stuff too? Why don't you just use the most of it? And it's like, I don't even want any of this. Like, I want to be financially independent. But, like, it's weird, the whole situation. And meanwhile, during all of this, before I even got to that epiphany that, like, wow, I'm really still hurt by my family, I already knew Thanksgiving coming up. I was like, I'm not going to this Thanksgiving. I can't do it. And just, like, before that breakdown, that vlog diary thing, I was like, I should go. I should go to the family. Like, my cousin's birthday is on that day. Happy early birthday to my cousin. I was like, I should go. And then, like, that video diary thing happened. It was like, no, actually, I really shouldn't. Like... And it's like, these people are really trying to support me, but it's just not it. And so after that, I go to sleep and I wake up and I'm like, I should go to Trader Joe's, get myself some food. This is not today. This is not the Trader Joe's story today. But I'm going there and I just realize I feel even worse. I start crying more. I'm just like feeling worse. I'm just like, what do I do? There's no winning, like letting the heart chakra open. This isn't helping me. And now I just, all this stuff, you know? And so I go in there, and the person at the cash register could tell, and I picked out 3 items, and she called me over, and she was just so sweet. She just knew because my hoodie was on. I was wearing the gray sweatshirt, and she was like, nice, the mac and cheese, the mango sticky rice, egg rolls, like blueberries, perfect dinner. And I was like, thank you. She was like, I approve of your life choices. And I was like, thank you. I was like, I really appreciate that. Like, she made my night. And I was like, she knew. Like, it was all over my face that I had just been crying and crying. Like, that I was just completely, like, down, defeated, like, inside the Trader Joe's. Like, she was so sweet, yeah. And so I really appreciated that. I was like, okay. And I got back into the car, and then I was still crying and stuff. It was like, this is still really hard, you know? And eventually, okay. And then eventually, I know! Trust me, the people at Trader Joe's, they're so sweet. I think that's why I love going there, honestly. It's like the cash register part. Also, I like to get whatever I get at Trader Joe's. But like, yeah. Like they're always so nice. Actually, today there's an interesting situation about that. We need more people. Yeah. I just naturally start shuffling my cards, but trust me, like, you guys, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, you should check it out. You should go there and just see how the experience is. You know, every store is different, but the one I'm at, like, they are really friendly and just like totally like sweethearts, and they're like people and stuff. We are that person. Okay, so my story. So a weekend comes up, and I'm on a video chat with my younger brother. I'm like, do you want to go out into nature this weekend? I was like, I'm in a low place, but it's like, he's been trying to help me. I really want to help him. So Sunday comes through, and then like Sunday morning, he's like, oh, do you want to actually go to the beach? And I was like, sure. And we end up going to the beach, and first we stopped by Albertsons, and the first like 3 minutes into driving, I'm already starting to cry, and I'm just trying not to, because I'm like, I'm in a car full of my younger brother and his friends, and it's like, I don't want to have a breakdown from them. I just, like, I don't know how I'm going to make this, like, 2-hour drive to the beach, and they all go into Albertsons, and I just completely start sobbing, and I'm just like, this isn't going to stop, this pain, like, this sad, everything that's happening, none of this is okay, but also, like, I'm trying to just be grateful and feel okay. And so eventually we make our way to the beach, and I'm starting to feel better, and the beach was just what I needed. It was so much fun. He made an Agoo Baba vlog video, so I might share that video when he uploads it, because I'm in it. So I'm excited for when he uploads that. So the beach trip, that was, 3 days ago on Sunday. We cried every day. And so that was on Sunday, and then all this time kind of passed, and yesterday in the morning, like 2 nights ago, I get a message from one of my family members. My sister has been helping me with all of this stuff, and it was about expanding more and doing more things, and it's like, and also something I've been learning throughout all this. As you all know, I had been advertising my services. If you watch my readings at the beginning, I do a long intro like, I have Patreon, I have Instagram, I have a booking site. What else is there? At the giveaway event, and there's a sale until the 22nd. You know, I would say all that, and it'd either come out quick or it would take forever. Regardless, it was all like, I was just trying to do the things. Hi, Selena. I think if you want to know what's going on, you should listen to this whole video, basically. Or you can hang out here and just, like, tune in right now. Whatever you want to do. Why do I find so much similarities? Because we're connected. Okay, so, what was I saying? What was I saying? 3 days ago, my sister, so, all that stuff, and the putting myself out there, I got to this point where I was like, I don't even care about money. It's like, I just want to make videos. It all finally clicked to me. I was like, what do I really want to do here? Why am I feeling this is hard? Why am I thinking about what video should I make so much? it all clicked. I was like, I just want to give people readings. Like, I don't care about promoting myself. I don't care about, like, obviously I care about abundance and like having money so I can pay my bills, do things, grow. I do care about money. I do, like, in the sense that I do want it. I understand I need it, and I'm gonna need lots of it to live my life. I get that. But it was just like, right now, like, though, I'm at a place where I don't need to think that far ahead. It's like, and I don't want to. I just want to be in the present. And in the present, I don't see why I need to expand so rapidly. So I tried to bring that up to my sister, basically. She was talking about, like, we need to really expand. I was like, maybe we can slow down the expansion. And then I would get messages like, well, like, LOL, you know, like, if you, not if you, you know, like, you actually do need to work on your expansion until you, like, until you can be okay on your own, basically. And it's like, but I'm not on my own right now. And it's, I don't know. And a lot of people bring up that. Rose brought that up a lot. Like, oh, you know, like, are you just planning to use, like, your dad's money forever? And it's like, where are people getting this idea that that's my plan? Like, nothing ever stays, like, the same. Like, we all know he's gonna pass away. We all know, like, he can't support me forever. Like, yeah, facts. Like, what else is new? I've known this since I was born. Like, anyways, so I didn't take it too positively. And I fell asleep, and I wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m. And I just start accidentally, like, bringing out all these messages of, like, trying to, because she asked me in the middle of the night when I was sleeping, like, why do you feel unsure, or like, why is it that you're anxious about expanding so much? And I was like, how do I answer this question? Like, I just, like, how do I answer that when, like, I was like, well, to be honest, like, I said something like, I think, like, I didn't say you, I was just like, I feel like finances is being prioritized more than my other stability, and I just, that's not what I need right now. And usually, like, yeah, financial stability is something I need in general, but to be completely honest, I sort of have it down. I need to grow with it more. I need to save more. I need to, you know, put my money into more valuable things. I used to put it into Taco Bell. I probably still will. But, like, a lot of it goes to food, basically. That's my big thing. But it's hard knowing what to put the money into, because there's so many things that I think that I don't have. So it's, like, tricky. But yeah, I start sending her all these text messages, and they get really long, and there's this whole thing where she talks about, like, if she ever got long messages like that, she would block that person, she wouldn't be a part of that person's life, all these things. And so I've always made a conscious effort to try to not spam her with too long of a text. But this night, like yesterday or the night before, whenever it was, like, it just happened. I just said all these words, and I was like, I'm not trying to do this, like, you don't have to read all that, like, I'm sorry, like, I was like, I wish I could just give you that video that I made, but the video is even longer than these texts. It's an hour-long video of me crying. It's like, I don't want anyone to feel bad either, but it's like, I don't know. How do I explain that I just know that that these people messed up with me, that they did things that were not okay with me, like. And so it was hard. And so I woke up in the morning, and I, like, first saw the last of her text, which was talking about meditation. I was like, okay. And I scrolled to the beginning of it, which is like, hey, like, that was way too much. Like, that was not okay. That crossed boundaries. That was not okay at all. No one, like, you can't expect anybody to find that okay. And, like, I'm not here to support you emotionally. Like, yeah, your support matters, but your financial stability is what I signed up for. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I was like, okay. And then later she texted, like, hey, like, well, ask me a business question. And I was just like, why are you asking me this business question right now? Like, I don't know how to help. I don't know how to be a good brother for you. Like, I don't know what to do here. Like, I don't want this anymore, but I appreciate this because I like the help, but I don't like that that's all that matters to her. or that's what it felt like. But I know the other things mattered to her, but it's just, honestly, it was just not okay. But like, she's just being honest, and she's at a place on her journey. But it's like, yeah. So my younger brother, the beach trip was such a hit success. He planned a siblings beach trip this coming weekend, and I was so on board for it. And after that happened, I was like, I don't know if I really want to go to this family beach thing, the siblings beach trip now. Like, now I'm really not sure, because before that happened and she said that to me, like, I already learned those things again in my video diary that I made a few days before that, before going to the beach. This was after the beach trip, so it's like, I already had all these issues. I went to the beach and healed it, basically, and wow, found clarity. And now I'm just getting this unsolicited late advice from her about how I should meditate. When it's like, I just went to the beach. These long messages, it's like, this is residual, because it's like, there's stuff I'm not able to tell you, and you're not able to take a hint, basically, about like, I don't want this computer. I don't want to do live paid videos right now. Like, I don't want to, where am I going to put that computer here? Like, my apartment's like, yeah, it's a lot of space, but it's like, I'm such a mess. Like, I don't even know how to manage with the stuff I already have. It's like, this couch isn't against the wall. Like, what am I doing with my space, you know? So it's like, I don't need these other things. Yes, Tanaka, we for sure are. And yeah, we'll work through the food thing. And so that happened, and just was not cool. And so I still don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know if I'm going to go to the beach this weekend. It's on Saturday. I don't know how to bring up anything, because no one in my family wants to talk about anything. They just want to let us know that we care about each other, but that they can only be here in specific, practical, earthbound ways. And it's like, I don't care. I just don't care. That's what comes up every single time. It's like, money, money, money. All you guys care about is, like, everyone's worried about their future. Everyone's freaking out about how they're going to pay their bills or how to, and it's like, they're all like, how are you going to take care of yourself, son? How are you going to take care? It's like, we've got time, and it's like, oh, not that much time. What are you going to do in that much time? It's like, we'll see. It's like, I have a mustache. I think that makes sense. Male, female, everyone has hair. So I think that's normal that you have a mustache. But what was I saying? Have to love your family from a distance. That's me with my family too. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I love my family. I do. But it's like, wow, none of them wants to read long messages from me, which I get it. That's my own anxiety too. I completely get it for anyone, you know. And it's just like, but you know, it's just actually not true. There are people out there that love the way I communicate. And there's nothing wrong with the way I communicate. And I understand, like, there is the certain people out there, and you know, if I want to work together with people, I'm gonna have to learn my people skills or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. I'm too old for this shit, basically, is a quote that comes up through. Like, I am too old for this, is how I felt ever since I was born. I felt like I was just, like, around a bunch of, like, people where I just feel too old. I'm like, what am I even doing here? Like, I'm trying so hard. Thank you, Tanaka. Well, thank you. Aww. You're all so sweet. Yeah, and the too old, exactly, we all relate. And so that's how I was feeling. And I've worked really hard. It's like, aside, like, talking about stability, like, I do feel financially stable, oddly enough. Yeah, I don't know when money comes in or when it doesn't. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, be able to break away from my dad or whatever. But I do know the flow of what I have right now, in fact, is here. So it's like, can't we just celebrate? Like, I listened to my sister's ideas. I did everything she asked for like a month and a half or something. Can't we just not worry for like the rest of November and December? Why are we bringing up a new business idea or more expansion when Thanksgiving is around the corner? And then so is like Christmas, and so is the New Year, and you don't know how my November has gone, and I can't explain it to you because it's not okay, because my messages are too long. It's like, what do you want from me? What do I do here? It's like, I did all sorts of things that are outside of my boundaries, all of these business ideas, even the idea of a photo shoot, I actually tried to make it happen, and I hate photo shoots. Like, I don't like it. Like, I don't want to do them ever. And I actually tried. It was like, that was something that I'm like, not okay. Like, not out of my boundaries. Like, nope, that's not something that's comfortable with me. Like, overwhelming me a million times in a way, you know. But I was overcoming it because I was in that space. And it's like, it wasn't necessarily overstepping until the moment that I had my stuff to say, that it was too overwhelming for her. And it's like, okay, then we gotta face the facts. Like, I can't do this businessy stuff. Like, I've just been trying to care because I know you care, basically. And so this is all of how I've been feeling now with everything, and kind of how I've been feeling the last couple days, few days, and just with all the epiphanies that came through. And missing Orange Bird as well. Aww, thank you, Tanaka. Taylor Swift. I was like, the other day I made a post on my Instagram and I was like, Taylor Swift, take the wheel. I was like, take the wheel, Taylor Swift, like, guide me. Aw, thank you, Monier. I know, but I really want things to work with my family. Yes, Selena. It's a good song. What's How You Get the Girl? Yeah. It's a good song. But yeah, it's been a lot, and it's like, I just got the feeling like, how could you? How could she ask me to do more stuff? Like, what is happening? And like, and just all those words. It's like, how am I reading these words? Why is this happening? Welcome back, Kaylin. Still not at the part of today. I'm getting there though. So yeah, and so the same day that happened. So that was yesterday in the morning. A date was supposedly happening. I met this cute guy online, and we were apparently gonna go on a date on Tuesday, meet up at a mall. And that happened with my sister in the morning. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I just want to, like, it all clicked with me. I was like, I just want to hang out. I just want to give people readings. I just want to be here. And that's why I made, if any of you were there, I did a live stream in the day, which was yesterday. It was the eating blueberries live stream. That is my inspiration. It was like, it was that realization in that moment, like, I just want to be here and hang out. Like, I'm done promoting myself and like trying to grow at the channel. Yeah, I love growth on this channel. Yeah, I love to reach like 3,000 subscribers, 4, 5, and so forth. But I don't care either. Like, I've already met you guys. You guys are here. Like, you're my soul family, guys. Like, I'm so grateful that you guys are here. Like, and thank you all. I'm like going around my videos. Like, truly, all of you here, Monier, Selena, Salome, I don't think is here right now. Tanaka, like, everyone, like, you are all why I wanted to get more subscribers. To meet you guys. And I have already, and I know I'm gonna meet more people along the way, and it's like, why do we have to try and advertise myself to find more people when I've already got my soul family right here, and we're all supporting each other, and we're all in this together, and like, you guys literally do support me when you can, and you know me, guys. I do reach out when it's like, okay, my bill's in 2 days. Anyone? You know, it's like, okay, guys. And same vice versa. When you guys are like, I really could use help, I'm like, okay, like, let's just do a reading. Like, yeah, like, that sounds pretty important. We're all in this, and it's like, let's just stick with that. Let's just do that. Like, you know, I'll figure out more of the growth and more of the details a little later. Like, but we have all got time, you know? I know, Selena. Aw, I know. Trust me, don't even worry, guys. Like, literally what I learned now is that I don't care after all about getting paid. Like, I do for the sake that I deserve money and I need it and I need abundance and stuff, but it's like, I got this. One way or another, abundance is coming to me. Because that's what clicked with me. I realized everyone's like, okay, we're going to have to make this tarot business a tarot business. It's like, I've never thought of the way I receive money from tarot. Like, that's clearly almost all of where I receive it. But truly, I just think, like, if suddenly, like, it became illegal to receive money online for doing tarot and, like, boom, my whole business is ruined, I'd be like, oh, thank God. Now I can just make the videos without even stressing, you know? Obviously, I'd be like, okay, now what do I do for money? Like, how do I get the money so that I can live here, pay my bills, and then keep making videos? But it's like, I never thought of the readings as what makes me have money. It's like, I am why I get money, like, privilege. Like, let's go ahead and just bank on it. If, like, there's a bunch of people who feel privileged and had life handed to them, you know, it's like, let's all just try and mimic that a little bit. Maybe there's something to gain out of doing that. It may sound spoiled or like people will think it's unfair, like Rose calling me out a bunch, like, don't you think it's a little unfair? You don't have to work like the rest of us. And I was like, you know, I've been trying to like not die, and then I went through this whole healing journey the last 6 years. And this is what she said, guys. She was like, but you're better. Yes, question mark. Like, you've already commented that your pain has felt a lot better these last years. It's like, are you seriously trying to justify that, like, I'm now suddenly lazy because suddenly I'm just less sick than before? Like, what? Which was so uncalled for. Welcome back, Varys. Yeah, right? So much hate. Like, truly, just love and light to Rose. Everyone wish her well. She needs it. Like, for real. Yeah, it was just not okay. But I lost. So, yeah, so is this someone from the Rose person? No, it's my ex-roommate. So you know who Rose is. Rose is an alias. I don't want to give personal details about this person. So I don't want her name on her actual name on the channel. Because, like, I get it. Like, she doesn't want people looking down at her or seeing her as a bad person or whatever. Like, enough has happened on her journey that she deserved better than what happened on her journey, for sure. She had gone through a bunch of abuse and things, you know. Seeing the rose as a sign recently a lot, for like a month or two. Very synchronistic. But yeah, it's just an alias name because my rose quartz is here, so that all goes full circle with the energy. So I don't remember why I was bringing all that up. Never charged once for a reading or your work. Accepted donations. Experience and feels great to build skill with people in need. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That got me back on track a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, I like learned like I don't care about this being, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I'm gonna put my videos out there because chances are, with how it's been growing, like, yeah, I would love to have that happen and people who can't afford it. And like, if I have that big of an audience, there's always gonna be someone who's got plenty to spare. There's always plenty to go around, is what I think. Same with me, like, which does lead to today. I'm proud of everyone here too. That is so sweet, Tanaka. Okay. I just keep thinking that I'm proud of everyone here now. Money, that whole thing. Okay, yeah. And I'll read your message, Varys, in a bit. So, and that all clicked with me, and so now I'm back to like, yeah, I'm just doing reading videos the way I want to, and that's what made me do the weekly reading early. I wanted to talk about all this. So I did talk about all this briefly in that reading video for like 25 minutes at the beginning of it. And yeah, and I just like learned a lot. And I've been rewatching The Good Place, and quotes from The Good Place, just everything all came together. So here's my story of why I learned to just do you. Not only do I feel a lot better, I woke up today and I slept all the way till 5 p.m. and I was like, I don't know how I feel now. Like, what do I do right now? Like, and I went to Trader Joe's And here's my story officially. I went to Trader Joe's and I got myself pistachio ice cream and these chips, salsa, and I think that was it. And that's all I got basically. And I come back home, or no, hold on. So I go to the cash register. I'm approaching it, and there's this cute guy. So here's my story, everybody, for what happened today of why just do you. So he was really cute, and I had had a conversation with him before at a previous time, and something happened. Someone walked out of the store, and he asked this lady next to him, who I assume was like his manager or something, and he was like getting yelled at by her, and she was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like being genuine, like, should I have stopped the person? Like, should I go after them? She's like, it's fine. Like, she was really mean, basically, to him. I felt really bad for him. I was like, oh, like, this guy is such a sweetheart, and this lady, I'm not the biggest fan. And I was in her line, so she was like, hi, how are you? I was like, I'm good. And I just, like, looked back at that guy, and, like, he's a sweetheart, and I like him. And so after that interaction, I'm in the car and I'm like, I really want to just like go back and talk to him and just be like, hey, and just like anything at all. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. So I was like in the car, I was like, should I go back in and get the mac and cheese that I wanted to get? And I was like, I don't know. And I wanted to, and I really wanted to, but I was just like, I can't do that. So I read your message, but I'm still going to go back to the messages because otherwise I'll forget my train of thought. So I'm driving back home, and I go into my apartment, and I'm like, I want to go back there. And I'm looking at this table, and you guys probably know my blue goldstone. It's that circle. It looks like a disc. It's blue, and it's glittery and shiny. So I was looking at it, and I was like, I want to give that to him. So like a week ago, or whenever it was that I saw him last, the conversation I remembered was like, you know, he's like, hey, how's it going? I was like, hey, like, you know, like, and he brought up like, yeah, it's a long shift. I was like, oh, like, when's it over? He's like, oh, it closes like soon. I'm like, oh, hopefully it closes soon. He's like, it's at 9. I'm like, dang. I'm like, good night. So this all comes back because I'm here, and again, this meditation lady that I keep sending a link to you all, I decided to watch her meditation. This was like a few hours ago, and I just like sat here, meditated. I was like, should I try to go back? And then I was like, how am I gonna do this? I was like, and it all kind of clicked with me, and I watched a Mystic Moon video for her Wisdom Wednesday reading, and I was like, you know, like, and I flipped some cards, and it was like leap of faith and all these words, and I was like, this sure sounds like go outside. I was like, maybe I should go back there. And I was like, you know, and I see my blue goldstone. I'm like, what if I could just give him the blue goldstone and be like, hey, like, this is supposed to help you, like, you know, see the light at the end of the tunnel, because like I could tell, like, I think this place is not treating him the best. Even though I love Trader Joe's, I was like, I think they're overworking him. And that manager lady was really mean, and like, he is so nice and was so respectful towards her and was like apologizing, and she was just like giving a hard time. And it's like, we all just got through Mercury retrograde. Anyone yelling at anybody at this time, I'm just like, do you even know what's happening right now? And that other people, like, I just think of the narcissist type of label thing. And so I get to this whole, like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I take the blue goldstone. I get back into my car. I'm driving back to Trader Joe's, and I put on shuffle play. And these songs are, like, the right songs of, like, yeah. And then this one song, Keep Your Head Up, it's, like, all these, like, hang in there songs. The first song that came through, I was like, come on, Spirit, please give me the confidence to give this man or person, whatever their gender, however they identify, this blue goldstone. Like, please give me the confidence to somehow do that. And I turn on the music, and the first song is a song about being down. And it's like, and the lyrics are like, I just want to play around in daisies. Can we pick a day just to be lazy? Just us. And it's like, hope is just too much for me. And it's like a downer type of song. And I'm like, this is true though. I was like, okay, Spirit, I'm with you. Next song was Andy Grammer, Keep Your Head Up. It's like, you gotta keep your head up, oh, you know, about hang in there. And then the next song was this other song, Just Do You. And the song is like, just do you, somebody's got to be a star, just do you, somebody's got to raise the bar, just do you. So the whole song is just about like, you control your own destiny, you are in charge of your life, just do you. And so I'm sitting in the car and parked right at the Trader Joe's, and inside my head, I realized, like, I am such a sweetheart. Like, I just want to give this random guy a crystal to help him get through the day. Like, I just want to do it. Like, it all clicked with me. Like, I am really, like, this whole time I really got in my head, like, with Rose and all of my family telling me what I do is not okay. I was like, you really got in my head that maybe I am not working hard enough. I'm not good or ungrateful or this and that. And it's like, wait a second. I am so kind and so giving. I was like, I am so sweet. Like, it all clicked with me. It was like I was like, that's such a sweet thing what I'm trying to do. It is such a sweet thing that I'm trying to give this guy a crystal and to help this person. It was like, wait a second. It all clicked. I was like, and it was like, I just want to do me. Just do me. I am so sweet. Like, it all, like, I was like, I don't know. And I started laughing and I was like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah, like, of course. I don't know. It all clicked. And so I go in there and I see him and he's moved positions and that lady that was there was gone now. Chances are it was a manager and they left early and like, you know, I was like, okay. So I was like, there he is. And I see him smiling. I'm like, oh, like he's doing fine. Like, you know, and I was like, well, I still want, and I was like, well, facts is facts. I want this mac and cheese. Everything lined up that didn't give me a moment to pause. Like, there was this person right next to the mac and cheese, and I was like, I didn't want to be weird, so I was like, I usually I'll go with mac and cheese, and I'll be there thinking for a long time. Oh, you're heading out, Varys? Thank you. It's my younger brother's jacket. I love you, Varys. Have a good night. Okay, story. And so I choose to get the mac and cheese. I'm like, just grab it, just get, you know, usually I sit there and I'm like, and I start to think a lot, wishy-washy, but I was like, there's this lady right there. It would be weird. I don't want to make her feel awkward. So I just grabbed the mac and cheese and I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk right through the line. And suddenly all the other aisles were busy with people and the only one that was just about to open up was his. And I was like, okay, like, here we go. And I get up there and I give him the mac and cheese and he's like, you know, hey, how's it going? And I was like, hey, how's it going? You know, like another closing shift, indicating I remember him from last time. And he was like, yeah, you know, started talking to me. I was like, yeah, we're closing 2 hours later. We're closing at 11. And I was like, whoa, I thought it closes at 9. He's like, it does. It's just takes an extra hour because of the holiday season. I was like, oh, that makes sense. I was like, woo! I was just like being me and loud. I was just like, exciting! Like, ooh, I was like, well, I hope it goes fast somehow. I was like, I'm sorry. He's like, it's okay. And after I get the receipt, he was like, would you like a fork for that? And I was like, so someone at Trader Joe's asked me if I wanted a fork the day before, and I thought it was a joke, so I laughed. And then this time around when he asked, I knew for sure, like, they actually offer forks. And I was like, sure. I was like, okay, I'll take a fork. And he started handing me a fork, and I was like, it clicked. I was like, actually, and as he was giving me the fork, I was like, I reached into my pocket and I grabbed the blue gold stone. I was like, I don't know if there's like a policy or if this is weird or like, I didn't say weird, but I was like, I don't know if there's like a policy or something, but like I have this crystal that's supposed to help like for like kind of like good luck. It's called like a blue gold stone. I was like, you know, and I'm starting to hand it to him. I was like, maybe it'll like help the shift go faster type of thing. And he was like, are you giving this to me? And I was like, yeah. And he was just like, that is so sweet. I was like, or something. He was like, thank you. And I was like, wow, cool. Hi, Kylie. Good job cleaning. I need to do that. But and now that my ice cream has been more frozen, I'm gonna go get more of it. And so, and he thanked me, and I was like, oh my gosh, he accepted this blue gold zone. And then he's like, he introduces himself. He's like, my name is, he says his name, and for privacy's sake right now, we'll call him Robin, the One Piece character Robin, just because there's actually something about that. And so, yeah, and he asked for my name, and I was like, oh, my name is Son. He was like, well, it's really nice to meet you. And I was like, yeah, like, take care. And on my way out, I was like this, I was freaking out. And so outside, I like did a little dance, and I was like, woo! And I like went to my car, and I was just like, what? And I literally yelled out like, victory! Like, wow! Like, victory! Straight up victory! Like, oh my gosh! Like, and I was just like, see you next time. Like, oh my god. Like, I started daydreaming a little bit. Like, maybe like we'll be friends, or like we'll be able to like talk more, and like I don't even know. And like he kind of told me a bit of his work schedule too. So it's like, yeah, it is cute. I'm cute. And so I was freaking out, and I was like, and the Steven Universe song has been in my head. The song about like, it's about like being by someone's side no matter what. And I just felt like that with him in this moment. I was just like, yeah, I feel like I'm by your side. Like, I feel like he's by my side. Like, I like this guy. I really trust this person. Like, already, like, I love this person. Like, this person's cool. And that was my story. That's like why I feel like, yeah, just do you. It's like, it was scary too. I was like, oh my gosh. But I was like, what clicked about like why I should just do it is like, I'm so nice. Like, I'm such a I just am. Like, that was so, like, if any of you know The Good Place, hold on, let me try to find it. But basically, there's this person, and he like totally breaks down, explaining like, I was so worried, you guys. Like, he was just a friend. Like, I was really just worried about you guys, and that's how I felt. Like, I just realized like, I just am a good person. Like, that's it. Like, it just, I don't know why it was so hard, but like, it all just clicked. It was like, I don't know, when you know those moments where you finally get to that realization of like, well, of course I deserve good things. Like, I am such a giving, like, I do a lot. I was like, wow, like, I am really giving. And there's a lot of people that I have thanks for this. John Harvey, like, he gave me this really sweet response on his channel, and just explained about like Pisces energy, and just all the things he said was just like really supportive. And I was just like, thank you, is how I felt. I was just like, wow. And just like the support I got from him, just like, he gets it, that I just want to do me. And so like, and that song, like, just do you, like, all of it all came together. Just like, more people, we should do this. You guys should do this too. Like, like, what's stopping you from just doing you? What's stopping you from being the amazing person that you know that you are? And there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of real reasons for it. Because it's like, we've gotten a lot of negative feedback, And truth be told, when we focus in on our own feedback, it's like we should be, why aren't the words inside of me more confident and more self-loving? Like, and when I can get in that vibe, I don't know, all this stuff happened. It was trippy. Hi, Leo 1111. Wow. Big purge right now, Tanaka. This was quite a November. Pretty interesting November indeed. The texture is a little different now. That's okay. I'm gonna be right by your side. So yeah, that was basically my story of why I think we should just be ourselves. 'Cause it's like, wow, I had it like took a long time, but like that went really well. I'm surprised I was able to give him that blue goldstone and that he wanted to know my name and he introduced himself. And he shook my hand too. I was like, whoa, what is happening? Oh man. This is so good, I know. Um, I just can't describe enough how profound that experience was when I was sitting in my car listening to the Just Do You song and the internal words that I was having for myself of like, just like complimenting myself. Like, we should compliment ourselves more. Like, you know, like just compliment yourself like crazy inside. Like, oh, you're so nice. Like, you're so sweet. Like, you're amazing. You're so kind for, like, and like I just heard, like, I was like, if I were to feel Spirit's energy about what I should do right now, what did I hear? And I just heard them all going, do it, go, 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 like, yeah. And it was like, at the same time I was listening to message from like either my reading or Mystic Moon's reading, and it was just like, what was it? It was just like, we've got your back. No matter what, Spirit's got your back. Spirit supports you. It was my message actually on my reading for Pisces for the week, this week. And it was just like, Spirit doesn't really care so much about others and cares about you and like supports you no matter what. And I was like, okay, yeah, me. Like, the fact that I want to do that. Like, yeah, I want mac and cheese. And yes, I want to give him this crystal. And yeah, it'll be sure embarrassing or feel not great if I fail to do that. Or even worse, I don't even end up getting in line. Like, there's like a million cash registers, right? Trader Joe's is busy all the time. What are the chances I'll even be able to be his cash register customer person, right? And I was just like, there's so many possibilities of this not happening. And I just got all of that encouragement of like, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah. And then the music that came through, and then the Just Do You song, like, just do you. Like, someone's got to be a star. Someone's got to raise spot. Like, you know, like, what's stopping me? What's stopping me from just doing what I want to do? Being myself and all that. Thank you, Monier. So, pretty crazy. And now it's a little bit now at the low part again, because it's like, okay, there's still my everyday life, and there's still like everything, you know? But this is a good moment anyways, and it's like, I know he doesn't work tomorrow, and I'll probably show back up the next day, because I'm gonna need more food again, literally. So, anyone? If any of you want to give me any advice, like, I would love a reading about this. Not like advice of like what to do, but just a little bit of like, just a message like, oh, the Two of Cups came out. Or like whatever card. Three of Cups, you know? So if anyone wants to do that, I am totally welcome. I did not get his number, but he asked my name, shook my hand, and tells me he works every day except for tomorrow. So, and he closes every day, so I know, and that's why I run into him every time. It makes sense now. How do I get his number? How do I do it? It's okay, Margaret, it's okay. It's just like if anyone wants to like just throw like, oh hey, there's this good luck card. Like, I'll throw a card for myself right now, like for example. Ooh, I got the Queen of Cups, like that's a good card. And that's it. Aww. Yay, I'm glad you got to see your twin flame. I miss my twin flame so much. But yeah, how do I get his number, guys? What do I do? What do I do after that? Like, I don't know. How am I ever going to go back there? This was so hard. This was really hard to do. I don't know how I did it. I really don't. I'm like in shock. And it's like, and that's what I was saying on my way there. I was like, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this or how I could possibly pull it off. I was like, Spirit, please, somehow, maybe I'll have the words or I'll do it or somehow just like, I hope. And I don't know, it just happened. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Oh man. Oh no. I don't know how I even had a conversation with him this time or the time before. It's okay, Selena. You are your twin flame. And that's quite literal. You know, that's true. True, Margaret. I'm gonna combine those. You know, next time I'll be all like, and a fork. Oh, it's okay. But I can be all like, how's that crystal doing for you? And then, and then I go somewhere. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I'm just gonna let it go and just kind of, you know, what I do know is that Riverdale comes out tonight. I'm gonna watch the new episode when it comes out. But Monier and everyone, if you'd like a quick reading, just a quick one tonight, because I'm gonna go soon. But if you want like a quick reading, let's all do readings right now. There we go. But yeah, I do really, like, I am suddenly like fantasizing about like, woo, what if he and I are into each other? Or could be friends. Like, you know, fingers crossed. I'd love to give you one, Kylie. Let's do it. Monier, remind me of what you're reading, what you were asking. You're asking like, what is this connection, or how does he feel, or something. I could scroll back up, but I just need another bite. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. But yeah, that's been my November. So very intense, lots of stuff, a lot of amazing moments. But yeah, I hope this Trader Joe's thing goes somewhere now. I've always kind of fantasized about that like someone at like Taco Bell or a grocery store or something that like that works there, like we just hit it off and somehow just like become friends. Like I've always wished for something like that, and I just don't know how that's gonna go the next step with this guy. I don't know how. It is already weird giving him a crystal in the first place. I don't know how I did that. Let me sleep. He's like, yeah, I guess I'm asleep, Tanaka. Aww. I will do my best to not lose hope. You too. Don't lose hope either. Aww. Thank you. Thank you, Selena. Woo. And then Monier, whenever you come back, I'm going to do your reading. But we're going to do Kylie's reading. He did tell me his shift times. It just kind of came up in conversation somehow. What is Anton feeling towards you? What is Anton feeling towards Kylie? Got the Princess of Wands. I guess feeling towards you feels like you are looking on the horizon. He feels like maybe you're looking for him, or that you're like looking for love. He feels that from you. And in the King of Swords. So, Page of Wands. What is Anton feeling towards you? He's feeling towards you like he wants to be honest with you about something. The Hanged Man. But also how he's feeling is he's not really quite sure what he even wants to say at the same time. But there's something here. He sees like you are looking for something pure and genuine, and he's like actually asking himself, he's like, am I pure and genuine, or her, this person? We've got the Hermit. Yeah, I get that Anton is really, they're asking themselves, like, am I what I would be looking for? Like, they're really questioning their own worth. And the Hierophant, and they're literally trying to figure out if this is on their path, like if this is like a connection. So how is Anton feeling towards you, Kylie Bauer? Woo! And the Sun card. And so generally they feel positive about you. That's one thing that's going on. That's actually the whole point. Fire, warm. How they feel about you is warm. You warm them up. You warm this person's coldness. And so yeah, they feel grateful and feel positive about you. He's a Cancer sign. I would say it's a little bit mutual. Like, is this mutual? Ace of Swords. I think like he's being honest though too. Like, he really is trying to figure that out. So right now, he's getting to know you still. I'm hearing maybe it's still been a while anyways. 5 of Wands. So for whatever reason, maybe this is more of a friendship. What kind of friendship or romance? It's the top card. The Knight of Wands. There's like a strong friendship going on here with the Star card. That's blossoming and growing. There's feelings, all right. Like there's a mutual attraction. That's the word. There's lots of mutual attraction going on between the two of you. In fact, that's why he's questioning in the first place. It's like, if I were to like channel message, it'd be like, don't get me wrong, like it's not a matter of like the attraction. It's not about that. Definitely the attraction is there. It's more of like, who am I? Like literally, this person is questioning himself and is like, and stuck. This person is stuck about things right now. Inside, internally, like, how do we get to that point? How do we open up about that? How do we take those steps slowly? I don't want to suddenly feel like we're all of a sudden completely committed. Like, you know, he like wants to give this a chance, but he wants it to go at a very slow pace. That might not be the best feeling for you, but like, I think the biggest thing for you is just like worrying, like, well, maybe like there's not even a see where things go. Maybe there's not even the mutual attraction there. I would say there's a mutual attraction there, and just like if there's a little bit of flirting and stuff, that is just maybe just like life. Just be friends. Be with that in mind. Like, be open to meeting more love out there, more true love. You'll be able to discern. So maybe meet a Trader Joe's guy. You know, like you don't have to. You're not committed to this person quite yet, you know, because that hasn't happened. So there's a solid thing here between the two of you. It could very well go somewhere, is what my honest thought is. I really feel like this could go somewhere. Wheel of Fortune. I was already looking at that card earlier. Like, work on your connection together, your friendship, your relationship, like, and find what's important with it. I think this is a solid connection, and that it's worth seeing what happens. I like that he's a water sign. Let's get a message for you. Let's just get a few messages with that. But yeah, he likes you. Like, he's attracted to you. Things are stuck right now. Yeah, hasn't gone anywhere. Makes sense. The Hanged Man. I just think it's right now. This is not the time for it to suddenly blossom. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that either. It's like, it's going to go through some sort of change, but yeah. They kind of take a while to make moves. So, I feel like he's going to make some sort of move eventually. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Yeah. It's kind of like you're in a similar spot as me. Like, I got in a really good place with that Trader Joe's guy. And it was a great moment. But now I'm like, is that it now? Like, is it over now? Like, there's that whole part of, like, wanting to know what happens next. What happens next, right? What happens next? And this is saying, try to be patient. Try to know that manga takes 1 week to release, you know, anime, TV show, episodes come out weekly, they go on breaks, you know? So, we gotta be patient. Let's see what happens. Initiated a hug a few times, which made you happy. It's the little things. So, yeah. Aww. As you can see, it's the little things with me too. It's huge. The little things are huge. True love, Guinevere. And this is Unag. So yeah, that's the message I'm getting. There's a lot of love here. And I think like me, you gotta make some moves too, Kylie. Not forced moves, but just when you want to, and you're just like, should I do it? Just like, do that self-talk thing. Like, remember to just do you. Like, again, everybody, I really think, this lady, check out her channel, like that main video that I watched, the 16.5-minute video, the multidimensional you, daily grounding and clearing meditation. Like, I gotta say, that helped me with all of this. It got me to a place where I was like, okay, I felt like I checked in with myself today and I felt like crying, and I was like, this is different than how I felt yesterday, but I was like, but this is where I am at, and my energy is cleared, so I am just sad. And so I was just like, okay, what do I want to do that? And like, I don't know, I was like, I am wise. I somehow, what do I do? Like, what would, like, my spirit guides support me no matter what do we do, you know? Dang. If it is to be, it's up to me. Second crystal. Okay, Monier. Where is our connection right now? How is he thinking and feeling about me and our connection? Okay. I've been waiting a while to use this specific deck. Oh, this might be where it's at right now. It says Denial, which to me is the Not Ready card. So let's shuffle and see what comes through. Let me see if I can do the bridge with this deck. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. This deck doesn't really look like one that I should do that with, but I'm about to find out. Oh, it works okay. Ooh. Be right by your side no matter what. Okay, so your question, where is our connection right now? Rigid. Something does need to give here. Meditation. Again, that I think something like meditating will help you. And self-worth. Yeah, doing that self-talk. find those places in life, everyone, where you create your own romance story of like, hey, that person is really sweet. And like just any moment where you think that you could give to someone, like I just want to give something to someone. I just want to help. I just want to give. Find that moment. And for yourself, you know, Pisces is very much needing to give to others, to give to the self a lot of the time. Not that I need to do that, but like I do give to myself, but it's like that's what I wanted to do and it really worked and paid off. But like, you know, give to yourself at this time. So where is this connection going? It is going to a place of rest. It's not speeding up right now, it's slowing down. It's going to a state of rest. So if that doesn't sound interesting to you when it comes to your romance journey, you have a right to pursue love. You know? You can pursue love and still believe in this twin flame connection. That's what I'm doing. I believe in Orange Bird. I sure hope me and Orange Bird meet each other again someday. But yeah, I'm looking for a romantic partner. I'm looking for more friendships. I'm looking for more love and more support. I don't know. Yes, I am. And I'm finding that inside of myself. And it's finding it inside of yourself that gets you to try to look for love in the first place, to try to share that and give that love in the first place, because you'll know. Like that guy, how he was treated by his manager person, I just knew he's like a sweet guy, and how we talked the time before. I was like, I just like how you guys can trust talking to me. That's what love is. Like when you meet people who are like, this is a soul family member. You know, like it's just like a really trustworthy energy of like, you know, it's worth a shot trying to help someone. So especially when you see someone in need, when they're in need, you're like, I really want to help that person. And I really wanted to give him that crystal. I really wanted to hope that maybe that would help. And I was like, you know, he doesn't need to get that from me specifically. Like, and I saw when I got there, there was already some, like the manager lady was gone. He had a huge smile on his face. He seemed fine. But I still wanted to do it, you know? So, how is he thinking and feeling about you and your connection? Two of Pentacles. He is feeling like it's not going anywhere. It's solid. It's going back and forth. It's stuck. It is stuck. It's solid, once again, in the Eight of Swords. And that it needs resting. That you both need a break. You both need to heal. That's how he's feeling about the connection right now. Five of Wands. It's where it's at right now is where it's at right now. So part of it is about coming into a state of acceptance with this, to let go a little bit, and to, again, talk yourself up. Be your support. Nine of Pentacles. It's hard to be your own support, but you are. You are your own support, Monier. You are incredibly independent. You are incredibly strong. You are much stronger than you know. You're much stronger than what people are giving you credit for. Oh, and I'm glad it was on point, Kylie. Love takes time, Maria Carey. Four of Swords. King of Swords. And your heart is guiding you in the right direction. Queen of Pentacles. And this connection is really solid. So what is he thinking and feeling about the connection? He is thinking that like it's a solid connection. He loves this connection. He appreciates you. But it's at a standstill right now. And if you feel like it doesn't need a break, he feels like he needs a break. And that's not your fault at all. It's just the season. You know, sometimes people are still too afraid, especially a twin flame connection. You can meet the other person who's still very much too afraid about this love, you know, because of how much they love you. I don't know, it's weird. So that's sort of what I'm getting. For how is he thinking and feeling about it? But it's very protected. This is a divinely protected connection. And there's a lot of love here. And he does want to communicate with you. He thinks about that, but he holds himself back with the Strength card. Why? We got High Priestess of Water. It's the emotions. I really feel there's just so much love here, and that makes it painful. It's like, if there's so much love, why can't this person be here for me, or why can't I be there for him, or them, or yeah, him? You know, like, why not? You know, and I think maybe it's just there's you learn, you know, you deserve love, and believe me, I want to come together with my twin flame. But everyone else too. So I am getting that, like, the general direction this is heading is that, like, maybe this person, you know, if he really loves you and stuff, he would want you to be happy. And if he's not there for you, he would want you to meet someone and come together with somebody, even if that's not what he truly wants. Even if what he truly wanted is to wish that you could be patient enough to possibly wait long enough. But he's like, I can't expect anybody to wait for me type of thing, you know? So he is feeling alone when it comes to this connection. And that's where it's stuck at, and that's where he's going to keep it at. But he's trying to find genuine companionship and friendship, and he's trying to heal. He's trying to heal his, like, chakras, namely his throat, heart, and solar plexus chakra. What is he thinking about this connection? The Empress. And he respects you so much. He just thinks he respects you so much that, like, clearly he's not matching your vibe. But it is what it is. It's the twin flame connection. So he feels that love with you, and feels like he still is the one who had walked away. He knows it wasn't fair for you. He knows it hurt you and your heart, and that you deserve so much more. And I feel like you've been healing and making your peace. I feel like what might happen, you might want to reach out to him, is what you might end up doing, or that you have done recently, and you went to, like, a, hey, like, I'm gonna be okay, and, like, I love you, and, like, thank you for like, you're just showing him love and acceptance, and you're like, it's okay where you're at, it's okay where we are at, no matter what, I'm wishing you the best. Like, I'm just getting, like, you sending him a message, just, like, not trying to get anything, not trying to do anything about the connection, but just accepting this connection is this. Who knows if it'll ever go anywhere. So it's like you want to send him a message, letting him know that, like, obviously you wish it was different, but this is what it is, and you're accepting, like, maybe you don't feel this way, maybe you do. You're just like, whatever it is, I love you, basically. 8 of Pentacles. And you're like, and you'll always be hoping for the best and working on yourself and open to this connection working out. And then these cards come through, and I'm just getting, like, you've just got to move on and find what makes you happy right now within your own self. It's hard, but you've been doing that. Scorpio season did it. My whole story I gave today, I'm getting you went through your own thing this November. And so, yeah, maybe, yeah, just trust, like, there's more out there for you. There's a lot more out there for you. And he knows this too. Especially he knows this. Oh, you talk every day? Oh, I have no idea how this is resonating then. There's this Strength card. Maybe it's like you both just need, maybe he's just needing time then. I think you both need time. Talking every day. The Moon card. Maybe some sort of message about moving forward then. If you talk every day. Actually, yeah. So, well, if you talk every day, like, maybe the connection's just good then. I'm getting rigid meditation, self-worth. I don't know. It might still be an important moment right now to be taking more care of yourself. Vision. You could be blocked. Thank you, Kaylin. Yeah, that makes sense. Movement, vision and movement. Envision this moving forward. Maybe that's why I kept saying this is such a solid connection then. But I'm still seeing he steps away from you, maybe emotionally. Like, you maybe talk every day, but maybe he's still not giving you what you're looking for, Monier. In this moment, you know? It still seems solid, but there's like, I don't know. I'm seeing certain things are clearing, and this is moving forward. So that's where the connection is right now. It's a little bit stuck in a spot. So let's see, where is this connection going? Yeah, Selena. Where is this connection going? Nine of Wands. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. So things are fine. It's just where it's at. So Two of Wands. Aww. Six of Pentacles. Deciding to do what is right. Deciding to do what is fair. So the best thing for you and everyone involved will happen. I do think it's going to be about like taking a break. This is going into a resting mode. I still feel that way. So maybe that doesn't manifest. Maybe that's not what happens. Totally okay if this doesn't resonate with you. But I think this is still not 100% of what you want things to be like right now on your journey with this person, and that you deserve still the best. Feel like talk, but he could be holding back, and maybe even spiritually. Higher self, there's not much action, much of a pause to see what needs to be done. Yeah, that helps, I think. I hope we helped too. Hi, Mary. Hi. I remember you. Now, like, I don't remember, like, the exact interaction, but I remember you. Aww. Thanks for joining us here. So that was the reading, Monier. I hope that was helpful. That's like honestly what I've got. Where is it going? Knight of Swords. It is going through a big change, you know? I just think it's moving forward, but it's going to move forward by slowing down, perhaps. Or doing what you think is right. Focusing on yourself, needing time to work yourself, to work through yourself, both of you. And maybe this is just recapping Scorpio season, honestly. But yeah, rest. I think this is entering a period of rest. And maybe it's not at the period of rest right now, but soon things might happen that bring it into a period of rest so that it can move forward and go to the next thing. Because again, that Two of Cups and the Empress, again, he very much respects you, appreciates you, kind of worships you, you know, it's like you are he has so much respect and appreciation for you. But yeah. Can I pull anything from your spirit guides? Let's do it. The color purple is showing up a lot. That is because I'm trying to access my third eye, but it's like flying out of your head. I think somehow you're pushing away and you need to bring in the energy. Is that something that's coming through right now for you, Kaylin? It's complicated. Just saw that. Flipped out and then like did a little spin. And I'll do a reading for you too, Mary. So it's complicated. Maybe too complicated for this deck. Individuality. Your room is purple. Yes. You're welcome, Mary. I'm excited to do the reading. That might be my last one for the night. So pull anything from your spirit guides. Individuality and complicated. There is a heaviness that needs to be addressed. That you need to honor and own. That things that have happened to you happened to you. Four of Cups. And that's why things are not happening right now. Or that's connected to why things are not happening right now. It's like, yeah, you can't go outside. Yeah, it's raining. But you should... I'm going to send this link again. I really think everyone check this channel out for the meditation. I'm going to keep sending that link on this live stream. It's like, I think we really need to go into meditation and a rest, everybody. Aw, you're welcome, Monier. I'm glad you got a reading. I hope it was a good one. Four of Wands with the Four of Cups. This period of time that things are stuck, it is actually to get us to things. We don't need to be rushed. We all deserve to just kind of be. And then that's it. That's what I think. Why can't I just be? And then that's it. So your spirit guides are with you on that. And just kind of telling you, like, just be. Like, the fact that you felt good about, like, not going to school today, like, is a good message. Like, yes, school's kind of a waste of time. Like, low-key. You know, not even low-key. Like, everyone knows it. Five of Cups. And Wheel of Fortune. And this is because this is hard, because what happens next, you also need to open your heart chakra. What happens for you is what happened with me. Having to go through the truth of what's hurting and who we miss and what we miss and why are we sad and what's going on and all, like, we have to own people wronged us. People hurt us. People that are supposed to treat us with love and kindness and respect are telling us that we're not doing something right, or that we're, like, something, you know? It's like, So, I do see you going into a grieving process. I think this is connected to, like, all those feelings of, like, worried about what might happen or something. And it's like, oh yeah, I do remember Four of Cups. Yeah, we did have that talk, like that you got that card. Because I was like, oh, was it the Eight of Cups? And then you're like, no, it's the Four of Cups. And I was like, oh yeah, 2 sets of 4 makes the 8. And yeah, I remember that. And the Moon card. This is a time, like, again, everybody, that meditation video. Maybe not even specifically that one, but just meditating, everybody, and just clearing out your aura, clearing out your energy, and just letting the energy go through you. And also let earth energy go up through you and clear out your system both ways. That is a message coming through, I think. Message from your spirit guides, Kaylin. The Lovers. Wow, this is a specific message. With the Seven of Swords, I think the reason why things are taking their time, I do think, like, more trust needs to be built between you and who you're with. And it's still possible what might happen, the possibilities down the road. And so, one more card here. And the Six of Swords. And it's about stepping away from that. It's about stepping away from the outer world. So yeah, when you get into the core of you, clear it all out. And if you're still getting nightmares, if you're still getting fears, anxieties, you gotta keep doing the work. You gotta keep doing the energy stuff until you find where is you, who are you, and get to that point of, like, the Trader Joe's story of, like, when all you can think when you think to yourself is, like, I'm so nice, you know? Like, that whole thing, and it's like, and that's all that's there, and it's just joy and kindness and, like, no more questioning yourself, like, because you've done it enough now. Like, that's what your spirit guides are wanting you to do, and that's going to help you process all of this. We got the 5, we got the 4, the 5, the 6, and the 7. And then I always think about that 8 of Cups with you. Like, literally, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a countdown going on, and this other 7. So right now you're in some challenging times. You're with the 7s. Yes, I know. Myself sometimes. Like, yes, let go and... Woo! Pisces, Libra! Yes! Are you new to the channel? Are you welcome! Are you new to the channel, Pisces, Libra? I've got to know. Oh my gosh! My name is Son Nguyen. I love One Piece. So please, please join us. I'm a Pisces too. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Wow. Welcome in. I've just met another best friend. Pisces is great. But Kaylin, yeah, challenging times at this point. So you're gonna get through. Hey, gang. We're your weakness. We are everybody's weakness. Pisces is amazing. But yeah, Kaylin, you are going through something right now, and like, oh yeah, so you scared of that stuff, and it's like, you are gonna be okay. Her follow, yeah, 7 follow you so much. You're going through some very specific challenges. I think whatever I just went through during this Mercury retrograde, so Pisces, a big thing that happens a lot of time with Pisces and with the whole collective of everyone is sometimes one person will go through something, and I went through it for a long time, and then everyone else is going to follow suit. So it was kind of hell for me, to be honest. Like, this was really challenging. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was hard, but trust is the biggest thing, and like just go forward with the days. Try to just speak your truth. Try to be who you are. Try to write down your ideas. Try to create some goals. Like, just keep going. You're gonna reach this clarity, Kaylin. And when you reach that clarity, yeah, these last 2 months, yeah, me too. Like, October and November, wow, it really got us all questioning ourselves and like, what do we really want right now? And I think, like, let's just stick to what we want. Stick to the easy thing, honestly, is the truth of it. What I'm doing is just doing what's easy, which is to not worry, which is hard. But your heart's in a great place, Kaylin. And imagine that life is going to be where you're at right now for a long time. So start taking out the trash, you know? Stop getting rides from that person who brings you to school that you don't like getting rides from, you know? Just straight up refuse. Like, school is important, but figure something out about that. Like, just do literally whatever it takes to find a healthy place for you where you're around healthy energy. And I see you've been working through all that. And so just all of this story that I just gave about how November went for me. I see there's still another loop of that possibly, Kaylin. Or that you're just about to process the end of that loop, like tonight or like in a few days. A big thing I am getting here with the individuality card and the complicated thing is that like time is going to unfold this for us. So Pisces or Neptune going direct on the 27th, it's going to help a lot. Sagittarius, the new moon in Sagittarius on the 26th, is going to help a lot. So yeah, these are the messages from your spirit guides right now. It's just like right now there's a lot of stuff you're working through. So tired of family, felt so hard and betrayed, trying to graduate and move out. Yeah, it's like you and I are in the same cycle, but then like I believe you're 18, so we're also 4 years apart. So you've also got more to go on your journey, and you've done a lot, Kaylin. You're good, you're golden, you're solid, honestly. Neptune being retrograde explains so many things. Yes. Five of Wands comes back out. So yeah, there's conflict to get through. And you do deserve better. You deserve peace. Aww. Six of Wands. You deserve victory. You deserve how I felt when I stepped out of that store after giving him the crystal and I went into my car with my dance and I went, victory! This is victory! This this is victory for sure. Like, yes. So go to your victory. Fight for it. Fight for your victory. It'll feel good. And so maybe you're anxious about your boyfriend situation. And I am optimistic. We'll see how that goes. But I think take it slow still. I wouldn't rush, the family plans. Wink, wink. I wouldn't rush the family plans with someone that I'm worried if we're going to break up or something. Or if, like, all these people who don't support us. And, like, I would get out of that energy and completely set, like, that life together. Like, yep, we did it. We really committed to that. We're here for, like, you definitely deserve the family life that you were talking about, and you deserve this situation with your current boyfriend to work and everything. But take it slow, because if everyone is so fragile, basically, if we are all so going through things, we have to wait and see what happens first. I am getting the message to, like, tell you, it's like, I do trust him, but I think you should take more time to work, simply not because, like, of any specific thing, but just because you've got these fears and stuff. And so you'll work through them. I think, I don't know, there's a part of me that's like, there's something about this situation with this guy that's just like, just work through it and keep growing. Like, wait for your whole reality to shift to what you truly want. It'll all come into place. Aww. Thanks, Mary. Told to slow down because I think that's what's causing everything, is I'm afraid of patterns but so stressed about the future. Yeah, don't stress about the future. Like, keep an eye out though, because this also means, like, your true homies, your soul family, everything you're looking for, it's out there. You got to keep letting it come to you day by day. It's a slow process, but be patient with it. Be open and be like a parent. Be encouraging. Like, come on, come this way. Like the toddler, the baby trying to learn how to walk on two legs. It's like, you can do it. You can do it. Imagine a parent that's like, you're not walking. Ah, it's like, no, that's not gonna help. It's gonna make the kid fall down. So your manifestations for life, you just like, come on, like, really, really support that timeline, and you'll get there. Aww. Yeah, wishing for the best for people, praying, relaxing. Again, the meditation, clearing our energy fields, very important. I hope Pisces Libra is still here. Pisces Libra, please become friends with me. Let's watch One Piece together someday, please. Yay! I'm glad you're here. I just feel like another part of my soul has come back. You have no idea how many times I've cried watching the 2-year time skip, like the reunion episodes, and me crying, like, waiting for my reunion with my soul family, with my straw hats. I'm like, I have straw hats. I'm like, I gotta keep living. I gotta not give up. I will find them. Like, my people are out there. They've got to be, So, yeah. That's how I feel about One Piece. One Piece has been a huge support for me in my life. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. One Piece. I'm glad you feel me on that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Same, Mary. Last night, after getting stood up, everything about my family situation, the Rose situation, just everything, after all of that, I'm okay about Naruto. I did watch all of Naruto though, so I will say that. Like, I watched it all, I read it all. personally, I'm just disappointed by it. I'm just like, wow, I dedicated so much time. And when I was a kid, I didn't realize most of what I watched was filler. It's like, how could they? That's so cruel. It was just 100 and something episodes in a row of filler. And then a filler ending episode. It wasn't even canon. It's like, why did we do that? But anyways. Yeah. Yeah. The emotions, Mary. It's like, let your heart chakra open. Mine, I needed to have it closed to get through all these lessons, but all it brought me back to was that, like, yeah, I want to go a specific path. I'm ready to let go of stuff. What I learned was, like, I don't want to sacrifice anything of myself. I just want to sacrifice the old energy that's not what I really want. And so I question that too. I'm like, well, maybe I'm supposed to be like more willing to try new things and stuff, but it's like I've been doing lots of new things. It's like I don't think that's actually the issue. So there's a lot of things that I learned. And yeah, last night, so like, oh yeah, so everything dismantled, right? Got stood up by someone, all these things, and yet it was the best I had felt in a long time because I made that weekly energy reading, not wondering about how am I going to advertise myself in the beginning. I just made it. I just made the video because I wanted to. What else did I do? After that, I had a great conversation with my friend Varys. Like, we got to talk about certain things that had happened in the past, and I didn't know if we were ever going to have that conversation, and we did, and I was like, wow, I had a dream, and Varys gave me a really helpful tool, which is the daily grounding and clearing meditation. Also, I got a really solid reading about, like, yeah, I am right, like, I just need to rest, and just gotta take care of myself, and try to enjoy my day, try to get through each day and figure that out, and it's hard, you know? Sometimes, a lot of the time. So yeah, don't let anyone tell you that you're wrong, basically. Everybody, we are all right to be who we are, to be ourselves, because a lot of us are not like narcissists, and we actually very much already like have the pure intentions part down. The next part is truly about knowing, like, we deserve to feel that way about ourselves 100%. And we just got to go in the path that does that. And it's going to be hard to figure it out. There's a lot we're going to have to work through, a lot of discernment we're going to have to use. So ask for help. Ask for help from your spirit guides. If you need to communicate better with your spirit guides, again, do some meditation. I really recommend her thing. It was really good, the featured video. Whenever someone wants to convince you that you're wrong, think if they're like, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you'll check it out. I hope you like it. I watched the feature video. It was 16 minutes, 28 seconds long. It's the very top one that's featured. But yeah, like the funny thing is, when I learned all these lessons throughout November, I got a message, like a comment of someone like kind of letting me know. They're like, hey, your self-talk means your reading is actually just reflecting your energy, not others. Remember, what you focus on draws the reading. And I was like, this is the opposite of what I need. They're like, gotta be careful with that. It's like, I like this. It took me a whole month to get back to the type of reading that I actually want to do, where I just read because I want to and I love it and I like to talk about myself. Like, I was like, that's right. This is my vlog channel. This is my diary channel that I share with the world. Like, and it's nothing more. It's nothing less. This is just, I just go here to connect. This is my happy place. And I don't need any more advice about it ever again. And that's what I've learned. Because without any advice about it whatsoever, I've made it this far. Against all odds. I did zero type of effort. I did zero. I'm pretty sure you all know this. I did zero tactics to get here. You know, if any of you like look back, like my videos didn't change. Like, I was doing videos from January 2018 till now, and it's just like all the same. Yeah, why don't people just mind their own business, right? throwing their 2 cents in. No one, exactly. And it's like, they're telling me the reading doesn't resonate. And I'm like, this is a reading about the next week. This week hasn't even happened yet. Like, come back in a week and let me know if it resonated or not. Like, it's not even like, I don't know. Yeah, very unsolicited advice. But it's okay. Like, I can't tell if they were actually trying to help or if they were trying to, like, judge me, basically, which is what they did, but, yeah. Right? That's what I was like, yeah, you're not everybody. There's plenty of people who love my style, like, no, you're good, Mary. I love it. I appreciate your support. Okay, what was your question again? If you want to do your reading right now, I'm down to do it. But, and then also, like, what was I even talking about? 4 years into a twin flame. Oh, wow. I'm almost 2 years in, so it's like, lived together, then moved out. Your friends, meddled. Right? What is up with people? People, yeah, just need to mind their own business and just let us live our lives. In the dark of the night, in the light of the day, when you're rising to shine, when you're hidden the hay, just remember this song. Gonna be right by your side no matter. Aww. Thank you, Mary. Faith is with me. I believe we're gonna make it too. And just because we can. We can make it. We will make it. We're going to. We are making it. Yeah. These were very interesting tests, and I'm glad what I get to learn at the end of it is just to, like, you know what? Just let go of other people's bullshit. Just, like, dropping it. I shouldn't call it all bullshit, but, like, just letting go of other people's stuff, you know? People come from all sorts of places. There are people that during all this that came from a good place. There are people that came from a hurtful place, like Rose, the Rose situation. But the overall thing going on is I just need to come from my place, and I need to stop letting people take up my place. And to love myself and value myself and to know I am amazing. And I do that a lot. I do a lot of self-love and self-care, and I'm like here for myself, but it's still such a lonely feeling, and it's so hard. I don't know how I had so much happiness today, like, after Trader Joe's. I think it was him, and it's like, I don't want to just take someone else's happiness, so I hope that's not what happened with me and him. But it gave me some sort of confidence. Thanks, Selena. Are the nurturers. You guys take care of everyone, and it's hard. Yeah. It's like, let's take care of ourselves. And it's hard to take care of myself because I don't know. I try already, and it's like a lot of people have so many of their own 2 cents about here's how you should take care of yourself. It's like, okay, first of all, I've done so much for everyone. So, like, everything should just be given to me at this point. Like, but it's not like I'm asking for that, you know? I am choosing the harder path or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. I'm just a good person, I think, and it's like, that's all. And I love The Princess and the Frog. Honestly, you've been reminding me of Princess and the Frog, Mary. Ever since I saw your name, you remind me of Princess and the Frog. Or rather, there's this actress, and your last name reminds me of the actress, and the actress reminds me of Princess and the Frog. So, That's why. It's very interesting that you brought that song up. It's very cool. Nice. It's also one of mine. I don't know it at all. I don't remember the plot a whole bunch. I don't remember all the music. But I know I love that movie. A movie I know I really love that I remember too is Moana. I cry so much Moana. The part where she's like, "This does not define you." I don't even know how that's sung anymore, but like that part. And she like returns the heart. And it's like, exactly. A monster is just someone who got their heart stolen from them. And it's like, aw. Oh, Mulan? No, Moana. But I love Mulan as well. I love Mulan so much. Yeah, Pisces, Libra. And oh yeah, and also hi Gayatri. I saw you entered earlier. I forgot to say hi, I think. But yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it? Moana. It's on Netflix, I think. Unless they took it down. And then Pisces, Libra. Yeah. If you want to be friends, I still mean it. Like, I really, I don't know. One Piece. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Cool. Yeah. Try to find me on like Facebook. And then like let's hang out on Facebook or something. Do you happen to be in Oregon? It'd be crazy if you're in Oregon. Are you in Oregon, Pisces, Libra? Uh-huh. That's okay. Oregon? It's a state in the United States. So I suppose you don't live over here. Dang. Oh, you're in Australia. I plan to visit Australia someday. Yeah, like, a lot of social media, it's like it's all optional. Like if it's good for you, it's great. If it's not, it's clearly not. Like especially Facebook. Facebook can and what's it called, Twitter, can be quite toxic. I don't have Twitter. I don't think I'll ever get Twitter. Okay, let's see. Anything for you and your twin flame is your question. Sydney. Cool. I agree. I think we'd vibe. I just trust you on that. I'm willing to try. It'll be a while. I like no money, so. Okay, so anything for you and your twin, Mary. We've got the King of Swords, Ace of Cups, Tower, the Ten of Swords, and then the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's all the same stuff that we're all going through with this energy. You're going through big changes, learning about self-love and the positive self-talk. Ooh. I think you're Gemini, Pisces. So, Pisces, Libra. So yeah, like focus on yourself. Change is happening here. This change brings an end to things. I think this is going through like an ending right now between you and your twin of some sort. But it's to bring you something new and to bring you something better for you on your journey in the present moment. Have faith in this twin flame connection, but also move on and move forward. It's been a 4-year-long journey. It's going to go on for eternity. It's a lifelong journey. The Emperor, you don't want to move on and move forward, but I'm getting maybe a bit of like everything that's happened, how you feel for your own self-respect, for your own self-love and self-worth. You've gotta. The Five of Pentacles, because this is not what you want. to be alone, or to be alone, or to feel separated. You don't want that. And it's so painful because it's like moving forward in that way seems to bring us more of that, like, well, doesn't that mean we're going more towards alone? It's like, well, that's where the trust part gets involved. You will meet more people, the hermit, and you need alone time. You gotta find yourself. So you'll find you're a good person, and then that's it. I do think if you're a good person, you deserve good things. It's not everyone's opinion, but it's my opinion. Yeah, I wish I could help this part of the process you, Mary. Just knowing the grieving I went through on my journey, I don't know how. Like, I know you've got this, and I just know, like, people who treat you with this kind of love and respect are, like, the part of it that does help, but it's still such a painful thing, because then it's like, well, what about the people who are supposed to already be like this in our lives? Like me, it's like my family. Like, my family's supposed to already be this way for me and treat me the way I want to be treated, but I don't know, like, but we've all been through a lot. It's not like I want them to change either. It's just like, I just want something different. It's like the whole unsolicited advice. It's like, it's painful, but it's like, people aren't serving us, basically, then what are they doing here, right? If they can't fully be on board with any part of ourselves, any aspect, if there's a part of us that they can't keep up with, what are we doing here, you know? It's like, find people who meet your vibe. It'll be challenging at first, but you'll get there. There's people out there that can meet your vibe, Mary. There's definitely are. And I think you've gone quite a long way. I think what you need now is just time to yourself, and that you don't need to go looking for romance or anything like that. But I think shortly into the time of being by yourself, if you're fast like me, you might get to the point of like, okay, I'm ready to go do something, like a dating app, for example. Honestly, all of my luck came from doing a dating app. Multiple dating apps, too, actually. All the other ones did not work out, but it worked for me. In the sense of getting to actually meet people, connect with people, or talk to people or something like that. I met some pretty special people on there and learned some pretty valuable lessons about what I deserve in terms of like being given love in any way I'm talking about. No matter how ridiculous or how different or interesting or whatever it is, my own stuff, like, I learned that those people exist out there. I was like, wow, there's a lot more out there. And my twin flame was totally right. He knew I had these experiences for me, that I deserve good stuff. He was so right, and I'm so grateful that he supported me through all this like that, in the way that I needed. I did need freedom. Oh yeah, I need freedom, and I've learned, like, yeah, restriction, structure, it just doesn't work for me. It's just not a thing. I think I'm kind of here like Saturn. I'm here to dismantle this system right now. I love Saturn. So, yeah. Aww. You're all so sweet. So what else? 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're just gonna do you. Just gonna work on your day by day. And when you're doing that, you're gonna get to the points where you're like, I'm ready to see what's out there. I'm tired of just being at this spot. What can I do next, you know? So, I think you're gonna see what's out there. And obviously love is what's out there, the Queen of Cups. So there's other people out there who could really use some love. So, it's like you and your twin flame have already given each other so much valuable time and energy and lessons in love. And it is unfinished now and unresolved and tragic that it ends the certain way that it ends. but it's not the ending. You know it's unresolved. I know in my heart of hearts the way things are with me and my twin flame. It's unresolved. And no amount of silence and time away is going to make it resolved all of a sudden. I can find my own, resolve from within. But again, that's going to go through many cycles because we know what this connection is. So it's going to come full circle, one day, one lifetime. Just how I feel about it. It's probably how you feel about it. Maybe things are working out with you and your twin right now, actually, even. The Knight of Cups. If he's a water sign, too, that's a good sign. But all the elements come through. The Nine of Wands. There's just... Yeah, there's a bit of a race. There's a bit of a race. He is. Oh, he's a water sign? Wow. Interesting. I'm surprised I guessed correctly. So what's going on with these last messages? Ace of Swords. Yeah, he's actually a Pisces. Wow. Wow. I was thinking about Pisces, to be honest. I was like, it's probably a Pisces. Wheel of Fortune. Meditation. Forbidden. Fledgling. Yeah, so this thing is growing between the two of you. But yeah, see what's out there. Get out there. Meet more people. Connect more. Maybe you already do that. Maybe you're an earth sign. Or like a fire sign. Or I think you already said that you're a Pisces and a Libra, actually. Oh, so wait, are you a Pisces too then? Are we all Pisces? Pisces power. Wow. A Scorpio. Oh, so this was your season, Scorpio season. I hope you had a good season. Swimming together. Aww. Hey. Okay, so Scorpio, water. Yeah, I just keep getting though it's still not the time for you and him, but that you want happiness and love right now. So if things are not moving forward with you and him, maybe consider, I don't know. Just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Don't give up on this connection, of course. Not that you would, but I think there's something happening for this connection. Just like my twin flame connection, I feel like I always get messages. Apparently stuff is happening. Apparently they're getting somewhere and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't see any of it. I just feel it. So something is manifesting here. So just keep an eye out for your manifestations. Whatever you're looking to manifest right now, be open to it taking any form and maybe go with it. Yeah, he's definitely reclusive right now. There's communication that's not being equally, there's not a flow, which is interesting because he's a Pisces. Whenever Pisces does that, there's something going on, there's always something going on. See, actually, I just want to ask him how he is. I know he needs space. Yeah, he will work through it. He will. Pisces is pretty amazing. I hope he gives Pisces a good rep. I'm sure he does. Eight of Cups. Judgment. So, yeah, go live your life, Mary. Go live your life. I don't know. It sounds like, so maybe you're single. Maybe you and him are not together. He's like a child in his heart. Okay. I was like, that doesn't sound like a good rep, but in his heart, okay, yes. I think in the long run this is going to work out and everything, but yeah. If you're single right now and you're feeling ready to mingle or just to take a break before you're ready to mingle, but the energy looks like you're getting to a point where you're quite ready to mingle. You deserve mingle. You deserve to interact with people. Are you in high school then, or college? Wow, you guys all have a long ways to go on your journeys. And me too, obviously. Like, okay, college. Well, that's better. I don't like high school. I didn't like college either, but it's okay. It's time to open up these chips. Just can't wait for it to be over. Yeah. Yeah, so have patience. You're getting through some major things, and you can just remember the lessons you learned about, like, was it worth it? And what did you do? Trying to work on career. Everyone's always trying to do that. Yeah. I say just focus on love, because love will include career. Hi, Megna. Selena, it's okay. The right abundance will come to you. Yeah, I feel like he might have like air or something different in his chart. Really don't want to ask him. Asking him never works out. Oh, Aquarius. Oh. Well, So I don't know if it's all Pisces. Pisces is just very interesting. Certain things happened to us. Yeah, like, yeah. So certain things happened to me, and I can get into a point. Aw. Oh wait, no, you're saying if he's okay. I thought you were asking me all of a sudden. I was like, no, I'm okay. Always comes around on his own. Yeah, Pisces does that. So if he just needs space, and you know that, give him space. But if you want to ask how he's feeling, you can ask him how he's feeling. Like, yeah, it's not a good feeling that it's one-sided like that. Something's got to give with the cycles that you've gone through with him for the 4 years. This is a twin flame topic, Megna. Yeah. The defense mode. Pisces, we are good at that. Again, some people really have no idea what has happened with Pisces. Do you want a reading, Magna? I'm just doing free readings tonight. About feelings and touchy subjects. Sensitive, yes. If he's anything like me, even though there's touchy subjects, there are certain things that I want to talk about. And I don't know, it's like Pisces, we kind of wish we could be really open, but there's so much stuff that happened to us that tells us we're not allowed to do it, like that it's bad or that something like that. I feel like he wants to know it's okay, that he could literally do anything and say anything and throw out a million words or say all these things of what's happened and explain to you that, like, why certain things that happen are hurting him and stuff like that. And either you're doing something, like something's happening where he's getting hurt, and he wishes that you would be able to know what those are and just like why, or like certain things are happening and he wishes he could tell you about it and share with you his appreciation for how much love and like safe energy you have given him, you know? There's just so much gratitude. The feeling that he has for you, let's see. We've got the Temperance card. There's a healing taking place. So something has happened. You know, he's hurt. If the Temperance card shows up, it's how I feel right now. I let him see for himself about certain people. His feelings about you. 5 of Wands and 4 of Wands. Yeah, he's struggling to come towards you, but he wants to. Yeah. Give him time. Figure out your own stuff. Figure out what are things that made you feel like you had to do something different. And you'll figure it out. That, like, no one's asking you to do anything. He's not asking you to do anything. You don't need to change. You didn't do anything wrong. There's just what happened to you on your journey. So I'm getting you need to detach from him. Focus on yourself. Figure your thing out so you can really be there for him. Tell me about myself, please. Okay. Not the right people. Take advantage of him. Yeah. Yeah, he'll come around. I like Pisces. Pisces comes around if we're treated right. And this card keeps on showing up. So yeah, there's certain things. You both need to separate and heal on your own. So do what you gotta do for your own healing. Wish him the best. He'll wish you the best. Set up those boundaries. Take that space. And something big is gonna come from all of this. So you just figure out your own stuff here. Figure out how to get rid of fear, basically. Not get rid of it, like ignore it, but work through it. You know, I don't ever think it's a good idea to ignore fear. It's like, no, the fact we have that means people have treated us a certain way or things have happened to us. So we have those fears and we need to figure out who is still in our lives that's causing that. Okay, sounds good, Pisces, Libra. I might be heading out soon. Actually, I'm heading out soon, Pisces, Libra. If you have an iPhone, we can try to video chat sometime. I'll see how that goes. But my email is this. So please send me an email, Pisces, Libra, so we can try and see if we have stuff in common and see if we have time to talk and everything. Thank you, Mary. Aww. Okay, Meghna, tell you about yourself. So some stuff about you. So what is something we can say about Meghna? You are the life of the party. My actual soulmate out there. What are his current thoughts of you? Meghna, the Eight of Swords comes out reversed. It's time for you to take action. You're feeling better. I'm hoping. Maybe you might not feel that way, but you're also sort of feeling that way. Like you might feel like you're still in the recovery, but that something has gotten better all of a sudden. It's weird. Today's energy is weird, is the theme. Two of Swords. So still something is stuck here about you. You're still stuck somewhere. But Eight of Wands, there's something happening. Action, yeah. You're being called to take some sort of action. I don't know what it is, but it's something to take better care of yourself, basically. Ooh, the Sun. I love this card. This is a very attractive card. Woo! This is my favorite card. Oh my god. I just oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm in love with this card. I have a crush on this card. I think healing and maybe you're not resting. Maybe you're taking too much action and that's the action you need to take now. The action, yeah, there's a lot. You're doing a lot. Even you, yeah, right? It's such a cute card, very hot. We can all agree. Look at that body, just everything, just everything about this. What's your realization? But yeah, you gotta go within, Megna. I'm gonna send this link again. I really think everyone should. We gotta get into this meditation stage. Just saw my thumbnail. I am holding pistachio ice cream. I was eating it earlier. What he is thinking. We've got the Queen of Cups. Well, there's just love. He's holding love and space for you, or you are for him. What he's thinking? What is that? Death card. Five of Wands. Yeah. Any conflict right now has been washed away for all of us. We're all washing away our conflict. We're like, no more conflict. Just no more. Just no more conflict. Peace. We let Scorpio season take care of all the unwanted or unneeded energy, that old energy that needs to go, that does not serve us. Margaret's, or there's Cats. What are his current thoughts of you? What are his current thoughts of you? They're hidden. His thoughts are hidden. Oh wow, and this is the Seven of Swords. Ooh, and the Lovers. So, he's trying to find you, and he's just realized about life that if he's gonna find you, he's gonna find you, and if he isn't, he doesn't know where to go. So he's just sitting still and just smelling the roses, just living life. So he's like, he trusts that you are with him spiritually, like energetically, as a soulmate, you know, and feels your love, and is trying to remain calm, and he's trying to open up so that so that he's more likely to find you. There's a pain here. Like stabbing. Nine of Wands. So he's focused in on his life right now. And and the Two of Wands. A lot of Wands is coming out. 10 of Wands. It's supposed to be a former friend. Yeah. Okay. The Nine of Swords. What is this message? I forget. Yeah, you don't need to know who. It's not important. Your soulmate is already with you. You're your own soulmate. Like, your soulmate just wants you to be happy. So it's kind of like, just keep writing, keep processing, stay where you are, follow your heart, do something courageous. Be true to your path. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Think about yourself. Figure out yourself and what is going on. What is actually going on. And it's hard to make sense of things. And so it's a lot to put ourselves out there and things like that. But yeah, I'm just getting like everything that's been happening can help propel you forward to meet this person. But you gotta let go of all that pressure. Ace of Wands, King of Cups. And let someone really good for you come in. So that's the message I'm getting there. So how are his thoughts about you? How are his thoughts about you? It's who your soulmate is. The amount of respect and confidence and how much this person knows that you've been through. Your soulmate. It doesn't matter if you've met or not. They just know. But yeah, so I kind of combine those readings a little bit. But you dreamt about pistachio ice cream? Wow, that's trippy. All right, this is good salsa. Okay, everybody, that was it. I wanted to give Pisces Libra reading, but I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to the store, get myself some orange cream soda, and watch Riverdale tonight. So I love you all. And thanks for all of your likes. Nice! Salsa buddies. So, much love to you all. And Pisces, Libra, I hope to give you a reading in the future. Thank you for watching One Piece. That on its own is enough for me to be friends with almost anybody. But there are a lot of One Piece fans out there that I just don't vibe with. But that's on the Reddit community. And the Reddit community has gotten better, so yeah, you're welcome. Take care of yourself, Magna. Take care of yourself. You are amazing, Magna. You are super sweet. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Obviously, if you do something hurtful or something, then yeah, learn from it. That's a thing. But yeah, no, you're super sweet, Magna. No one should be giving you a hard time. Okay. Let me see if there's any final message I can channel. Prepare. Everyone prepare. Pack your things, get things ready, clean, gather your resources, save, take care of your resources. Now that you've decided, do your own thing, just do what you can to save up, build. It's time to start building. It'll feel challenging how you do that. Everyone, you're going to do it in your own way, but start gathering things. And if that's a lot to handle, then do that energetically. Build up your energy. Gather spiritual energy. So, this is a channeled message for everyone. I really think the meditation stuff will continue to help everybody if we all go through that, because it'll get us to a grounded place so we can decide where do we feel comfortable today. We're checking in with ourselves, asking ourselves if we're actually ready to do something specific today or not, you know? So that's a final message. Much love, everybody. Thank you all once again for hanging out with me here. This was a lot of fun. I don't know when I'll be live again, but I'm glad to hear from you all. I'm glad to hear that we've all made it through this November. This was a lot of fun doing readings for everybody. Pisces, Libra, if you hear this at the end, like, email me. Let's do a reading. Let's do a private reading, like Pisces, Libra. Like, one piece. You've earned it. All right. Good night.